Okay. So now I'm gonna go to here and we're gonna get this shit started. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Fuck you, Skype.
Okay.
And you got no
YouTube.
competition this time.
I know.
Yep. Zero.
Crazy.
Zoom just has it.
Too easy.
Sign in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, that's why. The fuck. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, update. Thank you. Goddamn. Shut up. God, this fucking I hate all this shit. Like password for this, password for that.
It just wants to make sure it's you, that you're you.
And then update. Yeah, two-step verification. Yes, it's me, God damn it. Then I have to look at my phone and it has to look at my face and I have to hit yes, it's me. Christ all fucking mighty. Select what Zoom can access. No, I don't want Zoom to be able to see and edit and permanently delete my YouTube videos. Zoom wants additional access to your Google account. I don't give a fuck what you want.
You might have to.
Ugh, yuck. Okay, can someone check
I'll check.
and see if we're live on YouTube?
My phone's useless. I'll just use my PC.
You can do that too.
So far, it has not shown.
Okay. Add. Okay, there we go.
There it
I've got
goes.
it.
I
It's
see it.
scheduled
It's
for
All right.
scheduled.
now. It's scheduled for now.
Yep. Failed attempt live.
Yeah, he's getting ready to start it.
Campaign 2, episode 1.
New journey.
And then I would hit replace, or what the fuck am I hitting?
I have
Or
no
I'd hit
idea.
share.
I have no
Share.
idea.
Oh, start streaming. Look, it's right there. Start.
Hi guys.
There we go. The content of this meeting is being sent to one or more apps. Don't show this again. I don't care. Oh, look at that. And Zoom actually even gives us the YouTube live chat right there.
Where?
Oh, I mean, it does on my screen. It's right there
I don't have it on mine.
because you suck. All
Ah,
right.
thank you. Hi guys.
Oh
Are we
my
live?
God.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're live.
Neat.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, I see us. What's up, guys?
We did it.
We're
Hell
in a new
yeah.
place.
We are live on Zoom. Yes. Welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, and it's not going to be the usual monologue because this is the first episode of Campaign 2, so you'll get the regular monologue later. This is very exciting. We've been waiting for this for months. You'll notice that there's only two of the usual assholes in here, because we are coming in one at a time. Yep. So who is that? Is that Kizzy Studios? Is that what that
Huh?
says? There's
Yeah.
someone in the live chat that just
What's
said
up,
yippee.
chat?
What's going on, guys? Yes, I'm in the. I actually don't even want to pronounce this wrong, so I'm not going to say it.
Aurora
But that
Borealis.
part, thank you.
I wasn't gonna say
Entirely
it either.
centralized in your house.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it's that I'm in my kitchen. It's
Steve
right here.
Jobs.
That this is my kitchen right here. All right. So why is it every time I look up, your ass is in my sink? Can you get him, please? Thank you. All right. So
By that.
we begin in a New York style-esque city. No, we did not go modern with this campaign, but it's a size reference. Yes, New York City has 8 million people. This does not have that many. I think we decided on like 3 million people for this. A city called Gloofenton, which is a very, very high crime-ridden city, um, which shares a unknown and peculiar, um, unsolved issue, we'll say. 23 hours of darkness. Um, which isn't magical darkness, and no one's been able to figure out why or how it happens. But this is where our two here, um, just the name for now. Would you two like to introduce yourselves?
Huh. My name is Ethan Bennett. Nice to meet you.
Kayla Scudder.
And that's the accent you're going with? All right, cool.
I might have chopped my accent a little bit, but oh well. It'll get better over time.
Look, I don't do well with voices either. You might have like 2 years to develop it. You'll have it by the end of the campaign. All right. So we begin. I would say at this point in this city, it is right around 8 or 9 o'clock at night, which in this city really doesn't matter because it's always dark anyway. Now, when I said 23 hours of darkness, there is at least 60 minutes of some semblance of daylight in this city, but it changes every single day, so you never know when it's going to happen. Just all of a sudden, there is a less dark version of Gloofenton, and it is citywide. It's not patches by districts, it's citywide. Just all of a sudden, oh my God, I can see a little bit better. And then it goes right back to pitch black. Dark vision still works here. They do have, you'll see throughout the city that there are lanterns that have been fastened to the side of the buildings. And there are what kind of looks like modern day streetlights, only there are more like wizard staffs that have just been jammed into the ground that are 6 to 7 feet tall that then have lanterns hung from them as you're walking through the streets. So it's not like actual streetlights that are 25 feet tall. It's just like, hey, you don't need this stick anymore. Or this guy met his end. Let's jam this into the ground and put a lantern on it, which does provide enough light for you to see where you are going. However, there are still many shadows cast everywhere. If you are the type that enjoys hiding, this is the place you want to go. So, as you guys walk into the Tavern Felix, where you were going to try and gather information about your current job that you are on, Ethan, for the audience, would you please describe your character's look and occupation? We can't hear you.
He is muted.
Well, how far of the occupation do you want me to go into?
Just basic. Just basic.
Okay. Well, Ethan is standing at about 6'2" in height, and dons a black trench coat. I know I have a black fedora. I know I have a white fedora. It's coming soon. And he also wears a brown leather like coat. It's not a coat. It's like a trench coat, but not a trench coat. And then he has regular pants and like a dress shirt. And he is a detective for the Gloofington Police Department.
Hell yeah. And you are followed into the Felix Tavern, which I will describe in a second. There you go. There you go. He's also kind of like 3, but appears full grown.
He made that himself.
Just to be clear, did you
I'm
say
so
at
proud
the
of him.
did you say at the beginning there that we're starting to experience blips of light through the city?
Well,
Is that what I caught you saying?
There's the lanterns, and then Gloofenton
There's
is
been an
23 hours of pitch black. It's
Right.
It's
I thought
sick-
you said that there was recent blippings of light coming
No.
through. Okay,
No.
my bad. I misheard.
that was just the lanterns that provide the light, and then 60 minutes randomly throughout the day where it gets a little less dark. citywide.
I got you.
So kind of a blip, I guess you could say.
I just wanted to clarify because I thought you said that that was like a goal or a case or something.
Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I did echo what you guys had said that it was citywide, basically worldwide unknown as to why it is permanently dark, where on the outside of the city it is almost permanently daylight, so it's exact opposites. Um, so walking into the Felix Tavern, accompanied by Mr. Ethan the detective, is his partner. Please describe what you look like and maybe a little reason as to why you're with this child. I mean,
Okay.
full-grown man. I mean,
Stop calling
full-grown
me a
man. I mean,
child.
full-grown man.
More
You're a
like
think child.
she's accompanying him. She walks in after
Listen,
him.
just because he can't spell.
Keela Scudder is about 6'10". She is an imposing figure. She's very large. Um, she has a brown coat and a green scarf that is wrapped up around her mouth. She has pretty messed up looking pants and boots, like she found them in the street. A mess of brown curly hair.
So keep in mind, 6'2", this entrance as you walk into Felix, first of all, the outside of the building is a very, very like beautiful light brown and tan mixture of basically planks of wood, but it's not like a chop house. It is very well put together, just like 2x4s and just built. It's a very, very strong foundation, but there's no like concrete or stone. It is just a pure wood building, and then a just a basic shingled roof that comes to. It's not an A-frame specifically, but it does come to a point in the middle of it. The building itself on the outside, probably about 10 feet tall. It is a one-story building. The entrance being for average height. So even Ethan at 6'2", you have to duck a little bit. So Keela, you're quite literally
Fully
like
stooping.
you're quite literally
Yeah.
like doing the Hulk through the yeah, you're stooping through. Um which in your character, however you choose to react, it would literally put your face into other people's faces before you even realized what you were doing or where you were going. Unless you stooped backwards and put your butt in their
Both
face, your
first.
face is right in their face. You're literally doing like the U shape to get into the door. The length of the building on the outside is really only about 20 feet in length. It's like 21-foot squares. It's a pretty small building. 25, 30 feet wide and deep. As you get in there, you immediately notice there's only in Felix, there's only about 4 or 5 tables. Each table sits 4 people comfortably. Some have been stealing chairs from other tables so that they can round off the table, like Knights of the Round Table, but making it so other people can't sit at the tables. There is a bar all the way at the end. So if it's 30 feet deep, the bar is probably at the 20-foot mark, and then behind that is where your alcohol, your ale, your liquors, and all that stuff sits. Behind the bar right now is a very like thin, kind of malnourished looking red dragonborn female. Um,
Do I
has the
recognize her?
no has the like the pointy dragon ears that come out, and then like patches of hair stuck to some of the scales on the top of her head. Um, and just kind of like washing glasses and just putting drinks on various trays to bring the tables. You also notice that she is the only one in the building that's working. So she's bussing the tables, she's serving, she's doing the drinks. And another thing about here is there's no kitchen. So no one's eating any food. It's strictly just like bar nuts and bread, your regular ration type of food. that is being served with the drinks. And it's I can't say like a ragtag bunch. It's a pretty good looking group for such a awkwardly run down yet beautifully looking building. The building is very, very well crafted. It's as if all of their funds went into what the building looks like rather than how the business is run.
Hmm.
So there's one employee here that's doing everything, and then she's also cleaning and serving. So you've got the voices in the background from like um, dwarves that just got off a shift at the mines that are yelling at her because she's not serving their drinks fast enough, or they just drank like a 24, 30 ounce glass of ale with the foam coming out of their giant beards, slamming it down on the table and saying, I need a refill, and she's just not doing it quick enough. So you've got voices yelling from the background. One of the five tables is also completely surrounded by eight people that are, ironically, they're playing what looks like a game of dice, but it has a really strange component to it. You see two people rolling the dice, and then what appears to be the lower number of the dice, they're also playing knuckles. It's a very like barbaric version of the game. The lower person of the dice gets hit on the knuckles by the one who won. And until the knuckles start to bleed, and you see that there's actually like a betting pool on the table. People are throwing copper pieces and silver, rings and necklaces or whatever it is that they choose to bet. But they're a very, very rowdy bunch. Mixture of primarily humans and dwarves are sitting at this table. So five out of the eight are humans, the other three are dwarves, but they're not going like teams. It's not humans versus dwarves. It's basically pretty much everyone versus everyone. But you do have your normal like cliques on the table where the dwarves are going to cheer for their fellow dwarf and the humans are going to cheer for human, and then you have some cross. No. Um, but and then one of the tables is completely empty because the chairs were stolen for this one. You have the other three remaining. You've got a couple of people sitting around again in this bar, primarily human and dwarf, the bartender being the Dragonborn. You do have two elves sitting at a table that just look basic, not armored, not high profile, just kind of slunk down and drinking what looks to be beers and doing a couple cheers, more like they're falling asleep at the table. And everyone in here, however, dressed well, loud, obnoxious, and dirty. Like everyone in here just came from the mines somewhere. Everyone in here just came off of a shift somewhere. Go ahead.
What district are the mines in? I don't think you told us that one.
Those aren't in a district. They would be outside the city.
Oh, where's the caves?
Okay.
The mines are, and that's the thing is like the mines are something that you guys have never actually had. Ethan, you've never actually had to investigate those. The location of them is rumored to be in Splunk, but the actual location,
Splunk?
yeah, you've never had
Yeah,
to Splunk.
I don't remember Splunk. I would have definitely laughed at that.
Yeah,
you
the
did.
cave. Yeah, you did.
Makes sense.
Um,
Oh, I have it right here. Never mind.
yep. So that is where you guys walk in. Um, the female Dragonborn immediately notices both of you, um, kind of looks and acknowledges Ethan and nods, looks up at you, Kayla, and just gets this really like surprised yet happy grin. Not a very toothy maw for being a dragon, like sh razor sharp teeth as a dragonborn, but you can definitely tell a few of them are missing. Her mouth kind of looks like piano keys. But she just gets this really big smile, like, oh, thank God, I'm not the only weird one in here. Um, and just stares you down for a minute as she's cleaning out a glass, and then
Like,
immediately responds to another dwarf table that's screaming at her. But yes, that is what you guys walk into initially.
Oi, Gilliam.
Hmm?
We should go talk to
It's Keela.
Yeah,
Kill it.
it's just
Sorry.
Keela. It's just
My
Keela.
bad.
It's just Keela. It's not Keelia. It's just Keela.
I have an accent, damn it.
I have an accent. Um, let me do this. Yeah, what would you guys like to do? That is what you walk into.
We should go talk to her, Kelia.
Okay. Still not my name.
What do you mean?
Keela.
Kelia.
No.
I have an accent.
All right. And then there's dwarves over there. We should go talk to them as well.
What would the dwarves know?
Yeah. You got a point. But I want to play the game.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. You don't give me that look.
It's your money.
Okay. So as you guys are approaching the 8-person table with the weird dice game, um, in walks in, and Christian, would you mind introducing your character's name and what they look like as they walk into Felix?
Okay. Yeah, he is a human. A human walks in. A young guy, probably 18, 19 years old. Um, he's got white hair. He's got these, bookwormy kind of big round glasses. He's got a white kind of like button-up shirt that's like tucked into the pants with a belt. Got these kind of like blue slacks on, and then he's got a navy blue overcoat over the top, and across him he's got strapped. It's like a bag that holds a book on his side, and he looks nervous to be in there. Kind of just walking in, looking around like he's out of place.
All right. All right. Just as a point of interest, Christian, did you watch any of that or did you step away completely?
I left the call completely.
Okay. All right. So Cassius, the first thing that you'll see when you go in there is a human with a human of relatively normal size, 6'2", with an unknown kind of humanoid with him, that
She looks
tower
mostly human, but she's very tall.
that towers over him, and they are approaching what looks to be a full 8-person table of 5 humans and 3 dwarves that are playing a very unique looking dice game. As you walk into the building, nervously walking into the building, the first thing that you hear is one of the humans jumping up from the table. So Ethan and Keela, as you guys are approaching, and then Cassius as you enter the building, one of the humans gets slammed on the knuckles by one of the dwarfs and jumps up from the table, shaking his hand as blood from his knuckles just splatters all over the floor. Oh God damn it! Yep, I'm out. I'm out. Fuck this game. And he just starts walking away toward what looks like another door inside the building, off to where the bar is. Maybe it's the latrine, but you see him literally like leaving the floor, and then the other 7 kind of close the gap, and you hear laughter among the group as the dice keep going. You see dice being thrown down onto the table, and it looks like the lowest one gets their knuckles racked by the one that won, um, until obviously they decide to quit. And then there's coins and everything in the middle of the table. Um, and
You want to play this, Ethan?
Yeah, just watch and learn.
okay. Cassius, there is also the bartender that is the only very malnourished looking red dragonborn, skinny. Scales kind of look like they're dark and like falling off
Mm.
in various parts of the body. Patches of fur or hair on the top of the head that are missing. And then a like a piano style looking toothy maw where some of the razor sharp teeth are gone. and she appears to be the only one working in the building. The behind the bar is a very, very healthy mixture of different boozes. And then you've got this very active table with these people that are making each other bleed for cash. And then a couple of elves, and like everyone in here looks like they are dirty and tired and just got off of a shift somewhere.
Mm.
But that is what you walk into. And Ethan, go ahead. As you approach the table,
Read my message.
I no, rather you just
No.
say it out loud. I didn't even
I
know you
can't.
sent me one.
Secrets. D&D Beyond isn't letting me sign in. So.
That's exactly what would happen.
D&D Beyond isn't letting you sign out,
Sign in.
sign in. How dare you?
It's my Opera's being weird.
So you can't even see your character. How
Well,
dare
I'll
you?
just use my phone. It's fine.
To be perfectly honest, I should have just had y'all go mute and turn off your cameras so I didn't have to explain everything 20 times. But, you know, you live and
Yeah.
you learn. You live and you learn. But yes. So, Ethan, as you approach the table, everybody's eyes go straight to Keela. But how would you like to approach the table? What would you say and what would you do?
He's gonna walk up to the table and he's gonna. Yeah.
Just hold his hat.
Okay, boys.
As he
Okay,
put-
boys.
As he puts his headphones back
Time.
on.
You're up against me this time.
So,
You aren't gonna win.
give him a spot. They push over and they give you that eighth spot.
Yep, I stand there.
Oh no, there's a chair.
Oh, I sit down.
Yeah. Because he jumped up, but there was chairs. Okay. All right. Okay. So what this is gonna be is and this is actually interesting that we went immediately into this. You need to get 3 6 dice.
Okay.
And Cass,
I dropped
Keela,
them.
Keela, would you be joining in on this or are you
No,
watching?
I'm holding his hat.
Okay.
Where did my dice go?
And then Cassius, what would you be doing at this point in time?
Honestly, don't even know why I'm in here, but
The bar.
I guess I would just go to the bar and ask for something to drink.
Okay. So Cassius, you approach the bar. And again, the Dragonborn is back there after having to run to the corner to refill another like beaker style cup for a very, very loud, obnoxious dwarf. Um, as you sit down, she kind of leans forward. Hey there, cutie. And you can and it's not only can you, as she's talking, not only can you see the teeth missing even when she's trying to keep her mouth shut, but just the breath is hot from being a dragonborn, and the smell is boozy and haven't showered or brushed teeth in a couple days. And she's just kind of like leaning forward.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of lean back a little bit, like he got punched in the face, be like, hi. Would you happen to have any juice?
Juice. What is that code for?
The stuff that you squeeze out of fruits.
Oh, actual juice. You're the innocent type. Even cuter. She stands back up to her, and I mean she's 7 feet tall, so Keela, that's you don't feel so out of place. But she reaches under the counter, pulls out a tray of just various fruits, apples, bananas, pears, um, oranges, grabs a glass and just picks up an orange, takes her claw and peels it down a little bit and just squeezes the orange, just flattens it in her hand into the cup, throws that away. You hear a splat behind it, grabs another one. Here's some juice for the cutie. How old are you?
Not old enough for you, and I'm going to take the drink. and toss her 2 silver pieces.
Are you even old enough to be? Thank you. Are you even old enough to be in here?
Yes.
She just kind of like looking you up and down. Um, are you telling the truth or lying?
He's what's the age? You have to be 21 to be in here?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm lying.
Make a deception check.
Oh, shucks, I left my ID in the car.
Oh.
No way. 3.
Hmm.
It's getting kicked out.
I'll let it slide this time because you're so cute, but you owe me one.
You just confirmed this man is a minor.
Thank you. You're gonna sit my
You're literally up at the bar, so there's the various tables. One of them is unoccupied completely because there's no chairs. They all got pulled over to the one for the dice game. And then there's one where 2 elves are sitting at. The others are completely empty. And then off in the corner, the loud dwarf that's drinking isn't sitting at a table. He's literally like sitting in the corner with a couple of benches and just on the floor drinking and drinking and just sinking further into the floor. And then at the bar where you are is just a couple of stools. Not a very big building. So being as nervous as you are, being new here, or relatively new based on what the purpose of which you came here for, um, very uncomfortable. It's crowded even for you. There's the 8 and then 10, 11 to this like 13, 14 people in here right now in a 20-foot space. So it's
why am I in here again? Did we talk about this?
in your playthrough.
I'll go back and take a look. All right, continue.
You're good. All right. Ethan, as you sit down, they hand you the dice. Go ahead and roll them. It's very, very simple. It's either you win or I win. It's very simple. It's not no dice are hidden. You roll them out onto the table.
Even the only thing you can hear from
Well,
Keela is just, this is a bad idea.
Even
This is a
even
bad
including
idea.
what I told you,
Even what?
even including what I told you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't know.
It's a bad idea.
True.
Bad idea.
So
You're gonna
I
get
got
hurt.
a 2, a 4, and a 3. I didn't do great.
5, 4, and 3. So it's one of the dwarves. Hold your hand out, boy.
Yeah, go
And
ahead, do
just
it. Really? That's all you got.
mm. This is gonna be a fun one. Yep. And then after because you lost it, you pass it to the person to your left and they keep going. And it's just literally a series. As you guys are doing this, Cassius, she's going to round around the bar and give you another glass of orange juice, giving you like this very disturbing wink as she passes by you, putting the glass on the bar in front of you, and then
Calm down, Wilhelm.
goes directly to your table. And Keela just hands you this glass of this like clear liquid, but there's definitely something dark floating around in it. This will make you more comfortable, dear. And just like puts it into your chest and then puts a tray of different boozes on the table for the new guy. And Ethan, she hands you like a 30-ounce thick ass beaker
I don't drink.
and it's just foaming at the top. You don't drink.
I don't drink.
Hmm. Looks at you, looks at the hat. Are you a cop in my
Yeah,
bar?
yeah.
Okay. Um, the dwarves at the table, one of the humans all stand up and back their chairs off.
What's wrong, fellas? You don't want to play?
He's a fucking cop, and they just start like pulling their contribution to the table "What's a cop doing in this bar?" And just like pulls the coins and anything that they had put into the middle that wasn't already taken by somebody else. They start pulling it off, jamming it back into their pockets. I'm not playing with no cop, and just
Oh,
starts
come
taking
on,
off.
you pussy! What happened?
The dwarf that hits you is walking out the door. The last thing you hear him going like, "I hit a cop and didn't get in trouble," and they just start walking out the bar. So four of them are gone. They just turn stage right and exit.
I immediately turned to Keely. Ke Ke
Keela.
This, every
Keela.
time you flaunt that,
I'm never gonna. I'm never gonna say it right.
every time you flaunt that, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Can you ask
See,
her what this is, by the way? This drink? I don't. She probably doesn't speak common sign language.
Keely,
Oh, how do you
don't
look when
drink
you're
that.
doing
It's
when
just
And
it's just normal sign language.
okay. So
well,
Cassius,
to us, it's
Yeah, what to him
yes.
it's mental,
Yeah.
but
So
that's why
Cassius
I'm
so Cassius, as
looking
you're
through
looking
him.
around, this tall creature with Ethan would just be
Mhm.
doing like sign language one-handed because she's holding a cup in the other hand.
Well, she's not to Ethan. She's just looking at him and like,
Okay.
I told you so.
Okay, I got you.
don't drink that, Kelia, and I told
Ask
you
her
so
what
as
it
well.
is.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Yes.
what is that drink?
Well, now that you've sent half of my business
Hey,
out
that
of the
wasn't my
building.
fault. I came to play. They were pussies.
Every time you flaunt that you're a cop. Every time.
I can't.
That drink will make her more comfortable being out in the open. I know,
Don't
dearie.
drink the drink.
Being different, it it hurts sometimes, but that'll help you. And it's on the house.
I'm just tall. I signed to her.
She says she's
No,
just tall.
I signed it to her, but I don't know if she understands it.
I mean, she signs back very
What'd she say?
fluently. It's okay that we're different.
I'm literally just tall.
I'm literally just tall too.
And Ethan said, "This girl's crazy."
Can I? Well, now, while I have you here, can I ask you a question?
Go for it. You may as well. I have
Do you
nothing else going on.
know anything about the two little tabaxi children going gone, disappearing? A boy and a girl.
I was wondering when one of you were going to come in here and start asking about that.
So you do know things.
Well, I mean, only
You know something.
only what gets told through the rumor mill. You know how it is around here.
Of course, of course. Go ahead and pass that by me.
Well, I mean, what everybody knows, they went missing all of a sudden from District 2, and the parents have been, from what we hear, paying every last dime that they have to private investigators and mercenaries and anyone who claims to know any kind of information, and most of it leads absolutely nowhere. Normally, when there's kidnappings in this city, regardless of the district, they're not found anymore. I mean,
Not true.
tabax
That's why I'm here.
two tabaxi children. I mean, that's if they are taken and sold to the right people, they could be worth a
Insight
fortune.
check. She's
Okay,
talking about too much shit she shouldn't know about.
that you know of, but sure.
I don't have any pluses to that, so that's gonna be a 14.
As far as you know, she's telling the truth.
Okay. Can I tell if she's leaving anything out?
As far as you know, she's telling the truth.
Okay.
She's just talking. This
Can I
is
glean anything from the smell of this drink? Sorry.
um yeah, give me a survival check, actually.
Survival. Oh, God. Pull up
Yeah,
my
Killia,
Google Doc
Killia,
with
give me
my
a hand.
stats. Still not my name. What's survival? I don't have a label. Is it wisdom or intelligence? I feel like it's
It's
wisdom, but I don't
survival is
remember.
wisdom. Yeah, survival is wisdom.
Survival is
Okay,
wisdom.
then it's just a 13.
It smells very, very potent, very strong, but not there's nothing like off-putting about it. It's just strong. You smell a little carbonation in there.
I'll give it a sip.
It tastes really, really good.
Are there
Like,
any immediate effects that I can feel?
nope, it just tastes really, really good.
You've shrunk half your size.
I'm now an inch tall.
But yes, Cassius, you're also hearing about this because it's being said out loud. So,
hmm
Do I see Cassius?
yeah, of course you do. His back is to you, but he's the only one sitting at the bar right now.
Drinking
How tall is
my
he?
orange juice. Not very tall. He's like 5'8", 5'9". He's a
Gilly,
short guy.
I'll be right back. Don't drink that. What are you doing?
It tastes good.
It tastes really good.
She's gonna be periodically sipping on it throughout the night,
Okay.
or however long it lasts.
Ethan's
And-
gonna walk up to the human.
Okay.
Kilo walks
Pass.
after
Oh,
him.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey buddy,
What's up?
what you doing in here?
I'm drinking my orange juice.
Interesting.
I
What are
left
you
my
in the-
ID in the car.
Excuse me?
I left nothing.
What?
Nothing.
How old are you?
Ask him what a car is.
What's a card?
I'm 21.
I don't know if insight check.
Can I also
Um,
do an insight check?
Yep, and
Deception.
Cassius make a deception. Yep.
Can I have advantage because you said I don't have my ID? That's hella
No.
suspicious.
No.
No.
I got an 11.
I got a fucking 9.
Oh, he's telling the truth.
All
He
right.
is Cassius is 21. I rolled a 15.
Seems legit.
Fair enough. Well, all right, buddy. I'll believe you for now. It's pretty weird. You don't have your ID. You're supposed to have it on you at all times.
I understand. I just that's why I only got orange juice.
I could give you a little something, But
No, I don't
What do
do
you want?
drugs.
I won't write you
What
up.
do you
I won't write you up as long as you give me some information.
He could give you a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Don't, sir.
It is
I
just
don't-
Ethan phrasing.
I don't swing that way.
I need information, not your whatever you want to do. That's for you
That's
to.
no. You're the one who suggested that.
I suggested What do you know about 2 missing Tabaxi twins?
I mean, I guess it's just been the talk of the town. Everybody's been talking about the Tabaxi twins missing.
And you know nothing.
No,
Useless. Walk away.
okay.
Actually,
I sign, sorry about him. Thank you for your time. I just walk away.
I just raised my orange juice.
Cassius, go ahead and make a
If you're gonna let him remember something, I'll void what I just did.
perception check for me, just for the hell of it.
Shit.
Yes.
7.
Okay.
Can I
No,
make a history check to remember something? I'm good
yeah,
at
go
history.
ahead. Yeah, do that. Perception was to see if you had heard it, maybe you read about it, because you went to school, so
Dirty 20.
okay. So you don't remember details like the fact that he said Tabaxi children, completely lost on you. However, as he says useless and he's walking away, the one thing that pops back up into the back of your mind is as you're studying in your class trying to get your grades right where you want them to go. Because, 3 years to get accepted. And finally you're just like you are writing into that damn paper so hard that it's like breaking the desk underneath it. However, you remember hearing voices behind you talking about some kind of kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's it. The
Okay.
details are completely lost on you. But he said kidnapping Tabaxi children, and then the moment he said you're useless and walks away, that part just kind of pops in.
Huh. Kidnapped. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only you remember hearing voices behind you
Hmm.
talking about it.
I'll let him walk away. I'll raise my more juice glass to
Okay.
Keela.
Oh wow, you got her name right and you don't even know who she is. Awesome. All right,
Crazy.
so Cassius, as you raise the glass, and Ethan, as you walk away from the bar, where he's positioned would be going right toward the exit of the tavern. So he's lit like his back as you walk into the tavern, he's right there. Um, Maria, would you please? Oh, I just. Would you please tell me your name? I already did. Please tell everyone your character's name and describe who she is and how she is and what she looks like when she enters the tavern, because that's for you,
That's
that's a
fun.
whole ball game.
Uh, so my character is her name is Maria Ramshorn. She is a sea elf, kind of has like bluish, tealish skin. Um, Hair is actually very similar to mine, ironically. Um, However, she kind of looks like a drowned, harassed rat. Um, she is currently kind of dripping, soaking wet. Um, she probably has like seaweed kind of like stuck in her hair. Um, there's a gash on her right leg. Um, and she's probably just pulling random things out of her hair. But I will send a picture in the character reference.
Pull it up on my I'll pull it up on my screen
For the
because
audience at home.
I have OBS now available to myself. So I can download it and put it on the screen.
Yay.
You guys can see my camera, correct?
He's so smart. Yes. You're back to being a CCTV.
Probably looks better now.
On and off.
There she is.
Wow.
Very nice. Very
But she
nice.
looks like a rat.
For everybody at home,
She's kind of drowned. She's kind of
She
like
looks like a
soaking
drowned
wet.
rat.
A drowned rat, kind of like she's kind of she's been trudging through the swamp a little bit. So
So not nearly as graceful
not
and
nearly
elegant.
as pretty, but in general, that plus water and a gash to the right leg.
that's what she looks like. It's on screen,
Um,
correct?
Yes,
Sounds
that
good.
is on screen. Hell yeah.
Awesome.
I'll post Cassius then.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
it.
send it to me and I'll also do that.
Yeah.
I will also do
I
it for
have to find
Ethan.
I have to find my Keela, but I'll send it.
Yeah.
This is her.
You do all that. Awesome.
That's Cassius.
That's a smaller image of her. Crap, hold on.
The best part about doing the playthrough is I had to run off and do something, but I know everything she said because I was there at one point. So
Yeah.
This is
awesome.
this is Cassius.
That is
everybody.
Cassius. Hell yeah.
I have to go through
See,
all of my
OBS is
files.
pretty sick, huh?
Yep. Don't. Yeah, IBS is very sick.
Yeah, we love it.
I be shit.
Yes, IBS
That's
is very
what
sick.
IBS
Yeah,
means,
that's what
is I be
IBS stands
shitting.
for. I be shitting. I mean, beep, beep. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. We swear all the time anyway.
Idiots be shitting.
Anyway, but yeah, so as it were, Cassius, you remember that little blip in your mind that kind of connects to what he was talking about. Of course, he walked away first, and then Ethan, as you turn around to walk away, and Keela, you would be at this point in time. The conversation didn't last very long, but you said every couple of seconds you were sipping. You're about halfway through the glass,
Hmm.
and you are feeling very, very, very good. Not not drunk, not high, just clear.
Comfortable.
Just very clear. Like
This is
all of
fine. This is
just
fine.
and it not like drunk when your inhibitions are melted away and then all of a sudden you
Yeah.
want to go party and meet, do a bunch of stupid shit. Just literally clear.
This is
Just
Ethan, everybody.
worries and nuances and
Very
insecurities
nice.
just gone.
Okay.
Yes, that is Ethan. Just gone. Just very, very
And
clear.
when Kelia decides to not be goofy.
And
Oh, how do I feel about that? I guess
and
I
at
feel good
that
about it.
and at that point, yeah, you feel very good right now. So it's I mean, you can make an insight if you want, but I'm te like the basic like you yeah, you tell me if she would feel confused about it or if she
I
would just let
mean,
the effects take full.
if it has been happening slowly over time,
Yes,
she
very
probably hasn't noticed.
yeah, it's just gradual. So I mean, you can make an insight check if you would
So
like.
she wouldn't have noticed, probably. So I guess I
Okay.
will abstain.
Okay.
Here is, I found a picture that I'm just gonna show for Kelia for now.
On
She has her own, I think.
I'm taking a
I think it's
screenshot
her.
right now. I've literally pulled it up.
It's also your profile picture on here. When you came in, you were your
Yeah, I
hand
know.
drawn. But
Right
anyway,
there.
so Ethan, you turn to walk away, which puts you toward the entrance. Keela, you're kind of just at this point, just kind of like waving the glass and turning around and just following Ethan where he goes because you're worried about what he's going to do next. And
Honestly.
in walks this sea elf that it looks disheveled and um yeah, just very disheveled and stressed and just kind of like uh I'm so glad that I'm here so now I can sit down kind of behavior. Um yeah, she runs in and to beat a dead horse to those watching in the live, and I'm sorry, I did this all the wrong way, so bear with me. Um so Maria, Felix as a tavern is not very big. It's only about 20 feet in length. It's about 30 feet in width. And then there's a small bar with a couple of stools. There are only 5 tables. One of them is the chairs are completely gone because they are now surrounding one table. There's a smaller group now because Ethan chased away a bunch of them, which actually as a point, Maria, as you were going into Felix, there would have been 3 humans or it was 3 dwarves and a human exiting as you push through. All talking about there being a cop in the building and why he shouldn't be there. But literally like holding what looks like necklaces and rings and just like coins and shiny things and running out of the bar and dropping a couple of them as they go. And then as you walk in, you see Ethan dressed in the brown coat, very official looking jacket. What is that noise?
It was Fish saying everyone put reference photos here in the reference photos channel.
Oh, how dare you?
That's asking a lot.
I was gonna put it in character art, but okay.
Or there, that works too.
Yeah, that works. I was gonna say
Rude.
character art is, for character art, reference photos is for like if I describe a building or a bridge or a map that goes into reference
I was
photos.
just trying to figure out the closest one I could find. Gosh dang it.
How dare you? Jesus.
How could you
Oh,
do such a horrible thing?
putting it in the wrong spot, like goddamn.
On.
But yeah, so Maria, you're walking in for your reasons, disheveled. Your trip is finally over. You're here. You see seats where you can sit down, It appears that something has been happening in here while you weren't here. What would you like to do when you get in? Um, one of the tables, the chairs have been completely pulled away. One of the tables has two elves that look like they are just tired and have been working all night and just drinking and trying not to fall asleep at the table. Off to the right in the corner is a dwarf just sitting down on the floor with a bench, just drinking, and just slinking further into the floor. You've got Ethan, the human in the coat, which you can only assume is the cop they were talking about. A taller humanoid holding a glass that just looks oh so calm. Another one sitting up at the bar, drinking what clearly looks like a glass of orange juice. And then one person running around like a ping pong ball, a red, malnourished female dragonborn. And again, I do apologize that I'm repeating this over and over again. I had them coming in doing the wrong shit. So I've got to explain over and over and over and over and over because I did it wrong.
All good. She would probably go up to the bar
Okay.
and just get something refreshing. Maybe like a water with lemon, just something refreshing to start.
Be right there, sweetie. You hear this like raspy voice from behind you as the Dragonborn turns around and sees that you're there. And as she steps away, all of you now hear and see the dwarf that was in the corner, slumped down and drinking, spring up as if something like blew up underneath his ass. Just spring up onto his feet. Bring me more beer! And just yeah, just like the belligerent side of the drinking just gets right in her face. And you see her like curl up and just back
Nah,
off.
Ethan's gonna go up to that. He's gonna grab that man's.
Okay.
What follows?
Keela follows.
She just stands menacingly behind him at like all times.
I mean, in his right hand, he's got the 30-ounce like beaker of booze that she's just been refilling over and over again. In his left hand, he has what looks like a double-headed battle axe.
Oh,
And
fuck.
he is wearing spiked studded leather. So the shoulders have the spikes that pop out, and then he has the thick studded leather as a breastplate, a big bushy brown beard that is now just covered and dripping with the froth of whatever ale he was drinking, bald on the top of his head, no eyebrows whatsoever. Um, his eyelashes singed. You can see like scuff and burn marks on his face. Clearly a mine worker, just like everybody else in here. But yeah, just very, very loud, very belligerent, and just screaming at this woman. And as you guys approach, he turns so the beaker is in the like basically goes into a ready stance. The beaker goes in front, kind of like a shield, but you can see him. He's
That's enough. That's enough.
and just holds the battle axe ready to swing.
Put the axe down.
I don't care how many of you there are.
Put the
All
axe down. We're just asking you to leave.
10 of you. There
I'm
are
gonna
some
sleep. I'm gonna sleep his legs.
there are some
Oh,
really
well.
tall people in here.
Kayla was gonna try and disarm the battle axe.
I'm gonna
From
go for a
him.
ground sweep with my legs.
Okay.
Give me athletics
Bring
or
'em prone.
acrobatics.
Never mind.
Yeah, that part. Um, okay.
Ethan has dealt with many drunks before. Yeah, that's a 19 plus 4 for acrobatics. So 23.
Okay. Yeah, you very successfully sweep. However, proximity, size of the bar, you sweep the Dragonborn too. So
With
Keela,
a 23 roll, I still get the Dragonborn too. That's
Yeah.
a pretty good roll to hit two people.
You didn't tell me that you were trying to miss her.
I mean, I guess.
So, Keela, you go to like step forward to try and get this battle axe, and as you're swinging your hands, you just see the two bodies whoop and hit the floor. And ugh.
Ethan,
My bad.
disarm.
He's disarmed.
And he
I
just
don't even. I'm not even technically a cop.
I
and
grabbed
you're-
the battle axe.
I've paid more
from him.
attention than you, apparently.
he just immediately goes into snoring. The female dragonborn hits the floor.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna help her up.
My gosh,
Yeah.
that's more action than I've gotten in a long time.
Did you
I'm
already
so
grab the
sorry,
battle axe?
madam.
I'll grab
Yeah,
it.
I grabbed it. He
Okay.
grabbed it.
Now that's
Oh,
what
Celia
kind
here.
of sass that I can get my hands on.
I appreciate it, lady. And Gryffindor police. Don't.
I will take that battle axe, thank you.
No. It's going into evidence.
My
Celia.
establishment, my belongings.
I don't think you want to fight with this nice lady.
Fine, then her thing that she owed you, it's off the table now. There you go.
What?
It
She owed her,
wasn't-
didn't she owe?
Not Keela.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
That
You
was
didn't
that
do
was
My bad. I thought that was Kelia. My bad. I'm tripping.
No, that was
Still
Cassie.
You
not
are
right.
tripping.
Yeah.
So Maria is gonna look to the bartender and it's like, this is gonna be a really weird question, but can I do a shot with you?
Absolutely. You are a thing of beauty, but why are you such a mess? Give me. And
I was just about
and
to ask that question myself.
so
Ethan, that's
So
rude.
Maria, what you're looking at is a very like skinny, malnourished red female dragonborn. Patches of her scales are dark or missing, and then she has what looks like fur on the top of her head that should have been hair that is also patchy and missing. And she's talking about you looking like crap as she just starts brushing your hair back and takes what looks like just a regular hairbrush and just starts, may I? And just starts
Well,
reminiscing.
I would be
I swear to-
absolutely,
I swear
I'd
to
be
God.
absolutely delighted.
I swear to God, I did not mean to do another red panda scene. Although you're not being forced this time, I did not mean for
Just
it.
happens.
Wow.
In the background, Ethan is cuffing and making sure that guy is secure and not going anywhere.
Okay. All right.
He's just drunk. Put him outside. He'll be
Yeah,
okay in
he-
the morning.
she-
We're
she
gonna
just-
take him in.
Why?
she
We
brushes
have
your
like
hair.
one cell.
She brushes your hair and
We're taking him in and
she pulls it back into a nice ponytail and then just kind of like takes out
a meat, all right?
takes out like a bar rag and starts just cleaning you off and getting all the sticks and branches and swamp off of you. Just cleans you right up.
Much appreciated, darling.
Now, what would you like to do for a
Appreciated.
shot as she rounds around the bar?
Ah, my. Gotta think on that one. It's been a hot minute.
Beer names.
Is that really what that's funny as fuck right there.
Beer names.
Hey,
Let me
Kelia,
just pull up Google real quick. But
What's
you
Google?
think she'll know anything?
I don't want to say it
going on, I think.
incorrectly, so I'm gonna send it.
You don't have to say that again.
I think she has her own thing happening. She seems busy.
Yeah, you got a point.
Anything that I'm saying out loud to Ethan, you guys aren't hearing. by
Also,
the way, unless I say I
anything,
sign it.
right? Anything that I say to her is not out loud.
Wait, you
I
can
mean,
do it back?
We do
Well,
have that.
I'd
Listen.
assume that it would be traversal between us
Listen.
if you're talking.
I mean, if you guys want to not have it be like awkward, I understand above the table. We do have that group where it's the three of us where you guys can type shit out
Right.
and then out
Oh,
loud
yeah.
say what you're doing here. If you want to, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter.
It's better to do it here, just have it be known that it's not spoken out loud.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, yes, Maria, she just goes ahead and grabs like top shelf grain alcohol. Yeah. and just pops a couple of shot glasses down. Hell, everybody join me. Come on. Not the cop, you're on duty. But everybody else, come on in. And just starts putting shot glasses down. Now,
I grab Kelia's arm before
Now-
she tries to
Ethan,
walk.
am I on duty?
Yes, you
I
are.
don't work for you.
You are on duty.
I've been assigned
And,
to you. It's
uh,
not the
Which
same.
means you are on duty now.
Ugh.
Cassius,
Not the
Cassius,
same.
Cassius, to your surprise, she puts a shot down for you too, and just again gives you that
I'm going to.
non-suspecting wink.
I'm just going to like take my finger and push the shot glass away.
And
How
just
far has Ethan managed to drag me away from the bar?
I mean, that depends on if you're
He's
struggling
just
or not.
holding you.
I
Okay,
will
well,
say, Ethan, after you handcuff the guy
Hmm.
and then you start dragging Keela away from the bar, you like as you're dragging her away, you literally get bumped into by Corey. Go ahead and give us your name and describe your character, please and thank you. As you enter the bar of Felix, you literally run into the back of Ethan and Keela as he's trying to
Oof.
drag her away from the bar. Yes, so please
Oh,
describe your character.
so you'll be when you turn around, you'll see a 6 foot tall, looks human, but he's got kind of like ash gray skin, and red hair. Yep, just like that. That picture
There
right
he
there.
is.
There you go.
Like bright red hair.
Ginger.
Of course, I mean, is that the same armor that you chose, or do you look different?
I believe it actually is the same
Okay.
same armor.
Fantastic.
So that picture right there is it? Let me
Go
see.
ahead and describe for our little our podcast users a little more.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you missed it.
Oh, did anyone send the live link into the fan club for Discord?
I
Just
did
kind of
not.
curious.
I did not. I sent it in a different server I'm in, so some of my friends are here.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, I think one of them,
Yeah,
one of them,
Kaiser.
asked if you were a moth because of your antenna
Oh.
before you had described who your character was.
It's posted.
There we go. Where is Tyler? He's late.
Oi!
Because him and Corey were supposed to show up at the same time.
There!
Fucker, come on.
2 seconds.
2 seconds too late, sir.
Keela is trying to move towards the bar.
Is trying to what?
Is trying to move towards the bar.
Yeah,
'Cause there's,
Gillian,
Okay.
no.
there's an abandoned shot there for you.
Listen. If you
Say my
want
name
to,
right, and maybe I will. Listen.
go ahead and make contested strength rolls if you're really trying.
Come here!
Get my...
6 plus. Wait. Hold on.
You're not going.
Wait, did you get
you're
a
not
6?
going any
Yeah.
faster.
Oh
Not
my
on
God.
camera. You're not.
11.
I got an 18.
Okay, she slips away from you. So the
Well,
moment
I just like to pull him with me.
Yeah, I'm going. Yeah,
Okay.
that's exactly what happened.
So Hicks, as you enter into this bar, not only do you get run into by a human that is slightly taller than you, and then another humanoid creature that is a foot taller than you, right after they bump into you, the taller one drags the shorter one back up to the bar, going, "I want the drink. I want the." It just starts dragging him.
She's actually completely mute.
Yeah. Well, yeah, completely silent, other than him going, she's just yanking him back up to the bar. But yeah, you successfully get up there. And the moment you touch down at the bar, the Dragonborn's, "Good job, sweetie," and just hands you the shot.
I'll take the other one that the teenager discarded, and I'll just turn around and hand it to Ethan and be like,
Oh, yeah. It is for everybody. It is awful. Think
It is-
like
chase
pure
it with my other.
pure grain Everclear. Awful. Just like burn,
151.
just burns on the way down, burns on the way up, and just
Rubinoff? Is that the
Ethan does not
Rubinoff,
swallow, he spits it
vodka?
out.
All right. And actually, Hicks, as you enter the bar, and everyone's gathered up there taking a shot with the bartender, she actually like kind of, oh, another interesting one. Come up and take a shot, young man. Come on up. Come on up.
Yeah, I may have questions for you.
Kayla
Oh,
raises her mostly empty
before we
glass.
get into that, Tyler, where would you be? And please give your name and describe your character. Because Hicks entered the tavern. So where would you be in proximity to him? Please give your name and describe what and who you are.
It's from our session. So while I'm doing that, my character's name is Fret. I am a 1 foot tall, green skin, black markings, yellow accents, frog wyvern.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little guy.
Just
Just
a
a
little
little guy.
Did I not save him? Oh, tragic.
Yes, which we actually created for this campaign. This did not exist until now.
Would I be carrying you, or would you be?
That's why I asked him where he
That's what
was
he's
in
trying to figure
proximity.
out.
I would probably be on. I can't remember her name because I don't.
Rasp.
Rasp. I would be on her back. Just kind
Oh,
of.
are we? Is my whole troop coming in with me?
Well, that's so far it would have just been you. They waited outside.
Okay.
They normally wait for you to go in and make sure it's okay for the whole group to go in.
Yep. I'll be like, yeah, all right. Aside from a few weirdos, I guess it's clear, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, okay. Actually, give me 1 second here. But yes, Tyler, please continue to describe what you're doing. Yes, please continue.
Ethan
What
is
you're doing.
dagger eyeing Hicks.
But he would be riding on Rasp's shoulder, watching her as she's continuing to try and draw and document me.
Okay. Which another fucking, you know what? That wasn't on purpose either. So many references that I stumbled into. Someone wanted to brush her hair. Another one is drawing a character. Jesus.
What happened?
That's the night I.
Yes,
What
I found
happened
them.
to some
I
no
found the
connection?
notes.
No connections at all. I promise. Completely wrong.
references.
We'll be right back.
Hicks, just for the hell of it,
Mhm.
go ahead because that's your troop. Describe what they look like to everybody else, to the rest of the cast and the viewers.
Fuck, I want to hear this. I'm not going.
All right. Give me 1 second. So, well, Rasp is a gnome, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
And she's got typical gnomish features, except she's got like pinkish, purplish hair. Give me 1 second. Let me
Do you have a
pull up.
picture?
The
I don't have a
notes.
picture. No, just my
The notes of the description.
of the characters.
If you get a picture in the future, we can do the same thing.
That's what I mean. Like the better you guys describe, the more likely people will draw it and end up sending it into the fan club. So
Yeah, she typical gnome body with red purple hair, blue eyes. She's a very worldly person. Very you'll notice when she walks in, she's very sociable. Like she knows somebody everywhere, basically. And then following her are the Barrio brothers, Gene and Jerry Barrio.
I love these guys so much.
Are these the Mario brothers?
No, the Barrio.
No, Barrio.
Barrio brothers.
They're different.
Interesting.
They're
Legally distinct.
pretty
plumbers?
pretty tall, fit, black hair, green eyes, human. Aside from me, they're also the muscle of the group. I've described them as think of like a very Italian kid from New York uh, in the 50s or
Yes.
70s New York. Yeah.
Yeah. One's wearing red, one's wearing green.
Yep.
I
And
got
then,
I got you.
Let's go.
and then
Yahoo!
following them is Miller Cuthbert, who is the owner of the Merchantman Trading Company, MTC. Human again, late 40s, average build, blonde hair, brown eyes. And yeah, that's about all. He's
Yeah.
got old and tired eyes. He just wants to, do his work and
Yes.
and retire.
So as soon as you say it's clear to go in, the Barrio brothers just burst in like they do everywhere else. Kind of like picture as they go in, just confetti blows off everywhere, but it doesn't. That's like what should happen based on their presence. They don't give a damn where they are. Just every head turns to them just because of how they enter. So they go in, and the first thing that you hear is one of them, Jeremy, let's get drunk! And they just start running up to the bar and they like pierce through. So Keela, they don't give a shit who you are. They pierce right between you and Ethan and just push you out of the way.
Can I make a contested strength roll?
Yeah, strength roll.
I mean, you
She's,
can. Sure.
she weighs a fair bit.
And Ethan's not just gonna let anybody push him.
Can it be athletics if I ask nicely enough?
No.
Dirty 20.
10.
No. No. Jeremy got a natural 20.
Jerry.
Jerry. Is Jerry and Jeremy, or is it Jerry
Gene and Jerry.
Gene and Jerry. Yeah, see? Fuck it. Goddamn it.
All the names.
Natural 20 for Gene. Jerry got a 21.
Damn.
To be fair, we said we wanted more names and more people to
Yes. And here we are. So
Just wait.
but yes, so Fret, you come in with Rasp, who is still continuing to draw you. And the moment Rasp comes in, she's like, picture that artist with that weird oblong shaped thing with all like the paint colors on it, and then
A
the
palette?
paint, that
Artist
part,
palette.
that thing, that part, the oblong shaped thing that
I
I
have
know
one
that
in
I
my
know that I know
closet.
that I know nothing about at all.
It's more of a kidney shape.
That part. Well, I mean, you also have the rectangular one that my kids use, so forgive me.
Palette.
That thing. Literally a kidney. She tore a kidney out of somebody and put colors
Oh
on.
my god.
Flattened it out,
You
and
should have
then
used your hand gloves on
Palette.
that lady.
yeah. And her
I'd
cup.
like to also point out her name is Raspberry.
Yes. Raspberry. Yes. But berry is with an I. Because we're going fancy.
Mhm.
And it's only one R. Anyway, so the moment she walks in, Fret, she basically like puts your canvas down. I'll continue with you after, and just pushes you off her shoulder.
He's gonna immediately just drop to the floor.
Just like splat.
And rushes up to this now crowded bar. Tia, you're here! It just jumps up onto the bar and just like bear hugs this malnourished dragonborn. And you can actually hear like as she's hugging her, this little gnome hugging this dragonborn, and you guys can hear just like shit breaking underneath her arms. Oh, sorry. And she looks down, and all of your shot glasses have been kicked off the counter and tipped over. Gene and Jerry, get up! What the hell, Rasp? And just shot. That's all you guys are hearing, as like that shot song, just as you guys are trying to talk to each other. You're
I'm
just
gonna
hearing-
try to pull Keelio away.
Yeah, I was gonna do the same.
I'm
You
gonna
both
also
try to
on
pull
the
each
way.
other
I'm gonna,
away.
I'm gonna grab Mr. Handcuff,
Okay.
and we're walking towards the door.
Have I finished my drink?
Are you like dragging him along the floor?
Oh
'Cause
yeah, he's getting
okay.
dragged.
Yeah, because he's not walking. He is not walking. That dude is so fucked. He's been drinking since before you arrived, during, and then you put him on the floor. Gave
Have
him
I
a nice
finished my drink
concussion. So
yet?
he's just So as you're yeah, you finished it. It's empty.
Well,
Told
And
you not
again,
to.
and just clarity. No drunk, no high, just incredibly clear. Just
Weird.
incredibly clear.
Is she start
Um,
remembering anything?
a very awkward part about this as you are turning to walk away with Ethan and he grabs his fare, we'll call him, and starts dragging him along the floor. As you're looking around on the top of everybody, it's kind of like a weird MMO video game. You can literally see like ghostly names floating above everybody's head. Not
You can see
yours.
this?
oh.
Oh.
Gila.
Okay.
And
Do you
but
want me to drag that guy out?
yeah, it doesn't feel weird. It just looks weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're dragging the guy out, everyone's up at the bar. Hicks, did you join the bar? Because I know Fret's splat down on the
Yeah,
floor.
well, I'll pick up Fret if he needs the help. And
Okay.
then I'll walk over and then I'll just kind of give a kind of confusing look at this guy dragging this other guy in handcuffs. I'm assuming he's going to be a cop, but I don't know. I'm not here to question anything.
Keela turns and just signs sorry.
Yeah.
This one's
I
throwing
don't know
gang
if you-
signs at me. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you don't
exactly.
speak common
They
sign
have no
language.
idea. Yep, they have no idea. She
What
just
did I
starts throwing shit up like
Oh, she throwing some ninjutsu out there. I don't even know.
Well, it's just this.
absolutely.
Wait a minute.
oh,
I have
okay.
wings. Why did I hit the floor?
Funny.
I don't know.
Because you didn't fly.
'Cause
Um,
you have flies for brains. That's why.
Yes, that's
like he
why.
literally says this, and then I say this to him. Like, because you have flies for brains. That's why.
You're
So-
eating too many of those swamp flies. It's making you stupid. All right, so Ethan, as you're dragging this guy along the floor, he puts one of his hands out to stop the dragging and then grabs a hold of your leg and very drunkenly not only vomits all over your feet, but looks up. I know something about the kid, the kid, and just trying to get a sentence out and can't quite get it out.
Why
But
this
just
guy?
gallons and gallons and gallons from what like an exorcist style vomit as all this ale is now just hitting the floor
Perfect.
around your feet and around Keela's feet.
Ethan isn't disgusted at all. He's quite actually happy now.
And it starts seeping up the floor toward everybody else. So all of you guys, Cassius being the only one sitting on a bench, everybody else now has this weird liquid surrounding their feet.
I'm
Jesus.
gonna find a
Apologizing.
nearby stool and just kind of like
I'm sorry, everybody. Sorry. We got a drunk one here. Wow, don't worry, I'm taking him.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll go talk outside.
It literally like as you're I mean he's trying to stop and because he being drunk I'm not gonna roll yet but
Wait, did you say he grabbed with his hands?
Yeah,
He's handcuffed.
he's handcuffed.
I know.
Behind his
him.
back.
Elbow down, rolled over. You didn't say behind your back. You said handcuffed. So I took the initiative, sir.
Okay,
You
I'm gonna
gotta-
start being really specific.
you
now,
gotta
so
be
I'm gonna pull that
specific.
card.
I cuff people two ways. In front and behind. All depends on what I'm trying to do.
Now,
Depends on what
if their
needs to be
arms are
done.
long enough, couldn't you do like one in the front, one in the back under his legs, and that way he's like kind of like stuck in between himself.
You can. For me, that's
Yeah.
illegal, but this is a game. Yes, for me, that's illegal, but this is a game. I can neither confirm nor deny. I had one guy that was being a pain in the ass in the chow hall, and I handcuffed him to the bar inside. But I'm no, never mind. This is live. I shouldn't say that. Um. Anyway,
Nobody watches us anyways.
nobody watches us. Who gives a shit? Who cares? We don't have fans. No one
Yeah.
watches this shit. But anyway, yes. So elbow down, rolls over with his handcuffed hands, grabs your ankle, and starts vomiting, to be more specific. And trying to get the sentence out that he knows something about the missing kids, but it's like says half a word, vomits, says another half a word, vomits, starts over again, vomits. Just can't seem to get the sentence out
Oh my
until
god.
until you're about to actually get out the door where he's still holding on to your ankle and you're pulling him along the floor and he like kind of like tries to squirrel his body so that he wedges between your foot and the door frame. I know something about the
I heard
missing
you.
kid.
I heard you.
Ah!
I heard you. I heard you.
Just
Let's talk
continue.
outside and you'll be all right. I'll let you go after I get what I need to know. Let's go outside so you don't destroy the inside. Come on. I ain't gonna do nothing with you.
All right. I mean, he lets go of your ankle and lets you take him down the stairs.
Nah, I don't. I ain't that. He ain't that. He helps him down the stairs.
Just, let him go. Just like a sandbag. Just let him go
Nah,
down.
he's an officer. He can't do that. He cares about the law.
He's an officer of the law.
This
He's
isn't
an officer.
Malador.
He's an officer.
He's an
cares?
officer.
He's an ossifer.
He's an orifice.
He's an
Not-
ossifer.
not
An
as
orifice?
drunk I
That
am.
boy is an orifice.
No, ossifer. I'm not intoxicated. I'm not under the influence of alcohol.
I'm not
No,
as thick as you
officer,
drunk I
it's
am.
hi, how are you? Not how high are you? Cause nobody's got fucking manners anymore, man.
I had a few glasses of dinner with my wine. Anyway,
Man, are we
All right,
even
I'm gonna
in
step
the
away for a second. I gotta use the
road,
restroom.
man?
how dare you, sir?
Unacceptable.
So
Our underage that drank orange juice has to walk away to go to the bathroom. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Anyway, but yes, you drag him outside. What are the so Maria?
I'll
You
be
said
right
you
back
got
now
up.
that I'm out of the picture too. I need to get a drink.
Well, you
Tried to go
kind
do
of
that earlier.
not, but anyway, go ahead. So Maria, you got up onto a stool. Keela, you tried walking out.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm following Ethan out.
Brett, you're up onto Hicks, so you're fine. But yes,
Yeah. So
Rasp is still up on the bar, like just continues to knock shot glasses over. Your troop, including your boss, however, he's just like, oh God, all right. I'm tired. Give me another one. Okay.
I'm just like I'm stepping over the puke. I'm like, why did we come in here? Why? Why?
As
Why are we
Keela
here?
exits. Sorry.
Yeah. And then Gene and Jet, we came in here to get drunk. Shot, 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 shot. Shot. This stuff's shot. Never mind. As Gene and Jerry
Wow.
just start to like slowly fall
That's-
down onto
Where's
the bar.
where's the throw up?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
All over the
Everywhere.
floor.
Like Cassius will, if you get down from the bench, you're stepping in it. It's everywhere.
Okay, Cassius is gonna start waving his hand around everywhere and just start cleaning the throw up. He's using prestidigitation.
Ooh.
He's
Okay.
just boop, 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 boop. Just cleaning up all the throw up.
Oh,
We're gonna have to cut
Fancy.
them out of here, aren't we?
what's the bartender's name?
I think I said Tia. Said
Tia?
Tia.
You did.
So
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna go
I
on.
was staring at Meatball in my sink again.
So I was going to walk up to the bar and I see the brothers slowing down. I'm like, can I get some of this to go? Because this is the quietest they've been since I've known them. And anything that can shut them up, I would love to have that on person. As
I mean, a bottle of this is very expensive, dear, but I understand. And she takes a fresh one, like a handle, off the top shelf and puts it down on the bar and pushes it towards you. You be careful around that. It might do some damage for you.
Mhm.
That's on the house. You'll owe me one.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. Anything that shuts them up.
Yes.
I'm
So
not getting caught in a devil deal with this woman.
yeah, so all the glasses and everything get cleaned up. Um, Cassius, as you did prestidigitation to clean up the floor, you do notice a couple of the heads remaining in the tavern immediately turn to look at you.
Hmm.
Not like where like they're about to fucking rip your throat out, but you do get the glances.
Well, I kind of side eye him too. Like, oh, all right.
Hmm.
Y'all do know there's a wizarding school here, right?
No, I know nothing about this town, actually.
Well, now you do. And I'm just gonna continue.
Well, now you do.
It's called Hogwarts.
Oh, it's not. It's legally
For
distinct.
legal reasons, it's bog quartz.
Pig farts.
Pig fart!
Pig farts.
Wog
Yes.
hearts.
It is called
What
pig
was-
I
farts.
have graduated from the prestigious
The
school
one from
of pig farts.
Hey,
Pig farts.
Pig farts, good sir. You've ever heard of it?
It's on Mars.
Black School of Sorcery.
Black School of
Um,
Sorcery.
That was
Well-
from earlier.
Not,
and-
not like
so-
those losers over at Calburps.
Yeah. MMBR, whoever you are, thank you for the subscribe. We just got a new subscription or
Oh,
a
hell
new
yeah.
subscriber to
My boy,
YouTube.
what's good, bro?
So whoever that is,
So
thank you.
old.
Especially if they're here in the live chat.
Shout out to Dylan. What's good, bro?
Let's go, bruh.
Bruh.
Okay, yeah, it is on
The-
live.
Does the
I
entire
can't-
town get
I can't click on the live on YouTube, otherwise my voice is gonna double record. I'm not doing that dumb shit again. Yeah, we're not doing that again. The endless amounts of echoes.
so as the
Alright.
people are turning to look at Cassius, I'd assume they're getting really quiet.
Yes, yeah, the rowdiness definitely switched to the bar with Gene and Jerry as they started saying shots until they passed out on the bar. The other commotion was Ethan dragging the drunk dwarf out the building, and as soon as that was done and they were out on the street, and then Gene and Jerry went down for the count, it got incredibly quiet as soon as he started cleaning the floor. But it's not stares like Children of the Corn. It's they glanced, went back to their drinks, glanced a little, muttered some words, glanced a little, went back. So it's not like daggers.
sorry.
It's
No.
like dagger eyes, but they're not like gearing up to go over and slit his throat.
I forgot to say, he's not waving his hand. He reached into his jacket, like left pocket, like inside of it, and pulled out a wand and just started.
which is even worse, but okay.
I know, but like he uses a
Yeah.
spell book and a wand. So
Yeah,
he's-
Brett is gonna fill the silence with throat.
Just for the hell of it, what does the wand look like? Just for
Oh,
the-
I haven't gone that far. Can I look for a wand and then get back to you on that?
No, I want you to describe it right now.
Now, my
The
immersion.
The viewers demand it.
It's the Ass Blaster 3000.
I don't care. Just tell me what it looks like.
It's
I can watch
purple,
that.
a little bit see-through.
Well,
It look-
Sorry.
It literally looks like an anus, but it's purple and it's a little bit see-through. Yeah. It's got warts on it.
Oh, hold please.
Oh boy.
she's like, oh, I got one.
I got you.
Oh boy.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
The five-assed monkey.
I thought she was about to get up out of camera and go grab one. I have it right here, guys.
Fucking imagine. That'd be wild.
Like, you mean
That'd be
this?
wild.
Do you mean this one or the deluxe version?
Which I also have.
Yes. I have both. Oh my God.
Need variety.
And they come in all sorts of colors. I prefer the white one. You can find it anywhere, and it glows in the dark.
One for every season, you know?
One for every season. This one has leaf patterns on it.
This one is brought to you by my sensual secret.
This one's the Christmas
Oh
version.
God.
And they vibrate anyway. So
Oh
yes.
God.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
So
posting. I'm posting his wand.
Brett
Oh
is
no, I'm
just gonna
not.
fill the silence with croaking.
All right. But is it something that?
That's the point.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. That's
So,
what his wand looks like.
Watermark.
just for the
I'm
hell
not
of
putting
it,
that one on top.
go ahead and RP that out, and then just message me what you guys are saying, because I love this part so much.
So actually, he's just
Judd
gonna
has been in the
start,
this entire time.
and then we figured out our response. So just go ahead and start.
Oh yes. Well, that was actually on purpose, so now he can come in. That was actually on purpose.
Here's Cassius's wand, everybody.
Go ahead, Judd. Come on in.
Not the one. There's no watermark on it.
There's a watermark right across the center of it.
It literally says
watermark.
watermark
I'm
across.
Sorry, I
saying.
said
I'm saying
watermark.
there's no watermark on the wand itself.
I can't see chat, so go fuck yourself, guys.
Huh?
The chat thinks we can't see them, but I can see you.
I can see you.
I can see. Come on, Steven. Come on in.
No, he's not Steven anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
He is Judd until he says his name.
Well,
Ban this man.
since he's not intruding, go ahead.
I'm gonna spam him.
Go ahead. I already put it into his personal channel for him to join in. I gave him the link. So there he is.
There he is.
Well, bless master.
There he is.
God.
I
Welcome,
know.
welcome.
Look, that took a minute, okay? The more people I have in here, the more I have to ready it, but yours was for a reason.
Yeah.
So, Judd, as
Yes.
you are traversing across the city trying to find this place with your makeshift weapon in hand, you finally approach the building to see a very tall humanoid-like creature with a human and a dwarf handcuffed on the ground, questioning him with what looks like a trail of liquid vomit going up the 3 stairs into the tavern, and then what was a bunch of commotion in the building, and now no commotion at all. So, please describe your character, what you would be, what you were doing prior, what you would be doing as you approach this scene, and then, yeah, your name, describe your character, what you were doing, and what you're doing now.
So my character is Chork Ironbranch. He's a tiny little kobold, like really small for a kobold even. He he is trying to find someone who can give him directions to find a new place for him to live. And he believes that someone in this tavern might be able to help him.
All right. But yes, this is the scene that you approach. So just think about what happened prior to this moment, and then running out into the streets thinking that it's a safe time to be out here, and then this is what you approach.
So a human and a dwarf handcuffed on the ground.
No.
No.
The dwarf is handcuffed
is
on the ground.
handcuffed.
The human is hovering over him with this really tall humanoid also hovering over him, and then
Looks
just this
human from-
trail of liquid whatever coming
Okay.
down the 3 set of stairs into the building. Commotion and then no commotion. It went from loud to silent almost instantly. That is the scene that you approach to as you're scurrying up the street trying to get to this place.
I still go inside.
You just walk past.
Yeah, I'll choose to ignore this for now.
Keela
Okay.
just like
Well, I mean, when you say tiny, how tall are you?
What's the average height for a kobold?
3
like 3
feet?
feet.
So probably like 2 feet 8 inches.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm 7 foot.
He's still taller
Approximately.
Yeah, 2 feet 8 inches. You're the size of her shin.
Yeah, I'm tiny.
Just like
The second
got, like, an
shortest
entire
person in the
foot.
crew.
Yes. You go up to her knee, basically. Yes, you're the second shortest person.
Cassius is the only normal sized guy.
Kind of. Oh no, Ethan's 6'2".
Ethan's 6'2".
Yeah.
He's normal for now.
And then Hicks is 6 foot.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
We're all
Yeah.
tall.
Got a lot of tall people here.
A
Yeah.
lot of tall people. And then short people. And there's no in between.
There's
And there's
no
no
in
in
between.
between.
There's no in between.
There's
I
no
can
in
be
between.
any height I want to be.
I'm 1 foot.
1 foot tall. Yeah, so
Whatever.
for one of our one shots, everyone's going to play a creature that's a foot tall, and then you're just gonna go into a normal world where the average height is 6 feet. I'm just gonna make everyone play short people. Just because. Or I'll make you all play 20-foot giants.
That one's gonna be called Where the Little Ones Are.
Instead of where the wild ones are. Yeah. Where the little ones go? They're under your feet. That's where they are. Okay. So yes, as you were given this handle of this pure grain Everclear by Tia, telling you that it's on the house, behind you, you hear another scurry coming through the door, and just the kind of like the because Cassius, you weren't able to clean the entire floor up, so um, you are running through like wet puddles of whatever this shit is as you go into the tavern with your
Mhm.
pipe in hand. Um, as you run up past Ethan and Keela, you're on a wet floor. There's still whatever the hell this is splashing around in there somewhere. Clearly doing damage to the wood and smelling awful. The aroma in this building now is like old stale beer and stomach acid.
It reminds
Yes.
me of home.
So yes, you all see this. What color is he? Is he red? A red kobold? Did you go with
Yes,
just the
he's
normal?
red.
Okay. So you guys all see this tiny red guy carrying a pipe that's about the size of him, um, running up through the entrance. And how would you be like behaving at this point? Was he frantic when he came over here?
I mean, he's frantic to try and find a new home.
All right.
That's his main goal here.
That's his main goal here. All right.
To blow up.
Mango was.
All right. So
Bingo.
so among everything going on, um, as it quiets down, Tia leans over to you, Hicks, and she's already pushed the bottle toward you, but your entire troop, for the exception of Rasp, is passed out on the bar. Even your boss just took a couple and just fell asleep. Just very calmly was like, I'm gonna lay here for a minute, and just put his face down on the bar. The Barrio brothers gone. They're down. They're
Yeah.
probably gonna have a mark on their face when they
We
wake up for
expected.
how hard they hit the bar. And then of course Rasp and Tia were just talking back and forth. She pushes the bottle toward you and then steps in front of you and kind of leans over. And as I described to Cassius before, she's 7 foot tall, so leaning over this bar is not hard for her to do. And as she speaks to you, it is hot like you would assume a dragon would be, but of
yeah.
course, to you it's normal. But there's the smell of just like the rot in her
Sulfur.
mouth, sulfur, the rot in her mouth, the unwashed palate, um, clearly eaten and no hygiene going on in here.
Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead. Sorry, what was it?
But leans over to speak into your left ear. I think I'll cash in my favor now. I need you to do something for me.
Oh, wow, that's really fast. Okay.
Wow, that was really quick turnaround rate.
My bedroom's back. I'm kidding.
Not again.
Here we go
Not,
again.
not
There we
again.
go again.
Hex, you're now a vampire. We need to-
Immediate.
Yeah. No, no. We're not, yeah,
Dragon
no.
game.
No werewolves, no vampires. Well, I'm not saying they don't exist, but I'm not doing that shit again. No, I'm good. You're now a zombie. Fuck it.
Hold it.
You're now a zombie. And every time someone tries to heal you, you fall apart. Make
You
a
have
new
to be hit
character.
to be healed.
Short rest, we have to stitch him back together.
That part, yeah. Someone has to give up their short rest in order to heal him.
You know, that's actually not a bad character idea.
Stitch
That's
him
a
back
horrible character idea.
It could be
What do you
fun.
mean by that?
It would be a
That
very,
That would
very
be so
short.
annoying.
So that would be one of those characters that you make knowing that it's gonna die, but you just make it for fun. But you know eventually you're gonna be making
That's
a
the
new
one-
character, so you just have one in the background ready to go.
Yeah, that's the one
Yeah.
you make before you have any good ideas for the
That
main
part.
character.
That's your throwaway, just
Yeah.
just to
Yeah.
get the game going. There is a cave outside of here that a lot of the neighborhood kids know about, but it is not recommended to the miners work there, but there are miners, not miners. Talk
That's
about
what you're into.
miners.
Well,
I'm talking
kids
about-
played it. I guess both.
I'm
but-
talking about miners, not miners. All right, just keep that in mind.
Minors or
Fair enough.
minors?
My nerves, not my
I'm talking about miners, not miners. Just keep that in mind. All right.
To clear
Are
it
the
up.
minors minorities?
I feel
Anyway,
like the miners aren't
Um,
minorities because they're everywhere.
it is I mean, the children do go play there. They really shouldn't, but you know, the kids here are little assholes, so who cares about them? And
minors, yeah.
Eh.
everyone here is well, from what you did see, the dirty ones, they work there. They go and they're the miners there, and there's certain areas that are off limits, mainly due to myth and rumor. I am not asking for a guarantee because no one really knows if it exists or not, but there is a specific relic that is told to be there that I would like you to go get for me. Could be fun. You and I mean, once they wake up, of course, unless you want to leave these guys here, but just go check it out. See if you can find anything interesting and bring it back. And there might be more than just this bottle.
Uh-huh. 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 Any more details?
You mean like a picnic?
Okay, you quiet. Um,
How have you not eaten him yet?
I have so many recipes.
I mean, the
already
wings are
planned.
interesting. You're literally saying this out loud.
Yes, yep. So many recipes I can't even fathom. But
Listen,
by the way, have
I
you
didn't
eaten?
choose to be born this way.
You should eat more. Fatten up a little.
I am not able to eat more, but thank you.
No, I was talking to Fred.
Oh.
Yeah,
And she
any-
kind of looks over at you, Cassius. If you want to gather information about its whereabouts and origins, you'd probably be the best one to talk to the young folk around here. But
Yeah.
please,
Sure, yeah.
go check it out for me. I'm not asking you to get into any danger. Just go check it out for me. See if anything that they are saying is true. I myself would not be able to walk out there without falling apart. So, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Let me run it by hey Rasp. what are your thoughts on this? Go check out this creepy cave. And I get this bottle that shuts the Barrio brothers up.
Oh hell yeah, anything to shut them up. Go. Go. Take your weird little frog guy and get out of here. Go.
Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. And just
He's
scope
gonna
it out.
resume his
Right?
I'm gonna stay here with Tia and catch up and watch these assholes and keep them quiet. And you go do whatever it takes to keep them quiet.
Mm, mhm, mhm, mhm.
Maria's
What's
gonna
the
go up behind Fret and pull on his tail just a smidge, just to like spook him.
He's gonna immediately flare up his wings and try to make himself look bigger.
like
He goes from 1 foot to 1 foot and 1 inch. Oh man, you know what? I'm seriously, at some point in time, we've got to give him the skill to make himself look like a bullfrog. It has to happen. I'm sorry. We have to.
I
There's
mean,
got to be something in
thematically,
there
it
where he
could
can actually
work.
get fat and be a bullfrog.
Change my frog. Just
No, just add a little feature in there to make him be
yeah,
able to
one.
inflate like a bullfrog.
Yep.
Side note, actually, um, the frogs here in Florida are huge.
They are.
They're gigantic.
I saw one on the side of a building once that was like
They ride on my car all the
yeah.
time.
I saw one on the side of outside a building, like literally jumping into the building, and I thought that it was someone out there with a bat or a rock or some shit, and it was a frog the size of a volleyball.
They
Huge.
get chunky,
They
man.
get huge. I wanted to take them home.
They puff up and make themselves look even bigger.
I wanted to take them home.
It's just like his neck sack is inflated, wings spread out.
His neck sack has balls in it. Anyway,
Not yet.
not
He
yet.
is stored in the balls.
But
He is
she'll tug on his tail just to spook him and just be like, "Well, you can't grow much bigger than that now, can you, little froggy friend? Now, can you?"
He's gonna immediately recognize the voice and turn around. Maria, you got out.
Now, where on earth did you go to?
I went on a trip with the Shadow Man.
You told me all this happened because you were messing with the Shadow Man?
It's very charismatic.
Ugh! And then
Oh.
she's gonna take another shot of Everclear.
See, the reason that I did these playthroughs is I love that I know what you're talking about, and no one else does. Anyway, except for maybe Hicks.
I love the Shadow Man.
I was like,
I
oh,
want to take shots with the Shadow Man.
you know that asshole that dropped this asshole off of my feet?
No.
Okay, rude.
Rude but true. Where's the lie?
I mean, to be fair, the Shadow Man did help him get out of the situation we was in, but it's not the right way to do it.
And who are you?
Maria Ramshorn at your service.
Oh, Hicks will, give out his hand like, oh, Hicks.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh,
Maria and I performed in the circus together.
mm. Mhm, mhm. Oh, that must have been fun.
It was at first. Takes another shot of the Everclear.
All right. So we're gonna hop over to Ethan and Keela. The vomiting stopped. So if you're doing a line of questioning, go ahead. He's still on the ground. He's very loopy, covered in his own vomit. He's definitely pissed himself by now. And yeah.
All right. You said you knew about the twins.
Everybody knows about those twins.
Yeah, but what do you know? You said you knew something. I can take you to the station. I'm just gonna take my water from the side of my hip. I'm just gonna open it. And then I'm gonna close it.
Water.
All right, come
Awful.
on. Answers. Answers, so you get the water again.
You
I like waterboarding him, but it's just because he's drunk and doesn't.
That's exactly what.
Only
That's
Puts the
wants
exactly
his
lotion
alcohol.
on the skin or it gets the water again.
It gets
Yeah.
the water. It does this whenever it's told. There've been, I mean, to, they were they were prime targets. Sector District 2,
Gilly,
Cute.
write this down.
cute little tabaxis.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Now,
I already know this.
water.
Okay. Okay.
Come on, stay with me.
Uh,
Water.
Fuck, God damn it. Okay. The main place that they're brought is District 6. Some get brought down into that underground place.
What underground place? Water.
Risky business or whatever the hell. Stop watering me. I'm not a flower.
Risky business.
Some get brought down into risky business. And God only knows what that happens down there. But then if they make it to District 6,
Water.
they're
Water.
You're
Alright,
out of
I
order.
close it. Yeah, I close it.
yeah,
You
just
got
gone.
that.
Just gone.
I wrote
That's
it.
how it's done, Gilly.
Quit watering me. I'm not a flower.
And
That's the name of the episode.
and you guys would have all heard that from inside as well, because it's not very loud in there anymore. But you guys would have all heard him screaming that shit from outside, because he said it very, very loud. Quit watering me, I'm not a flower, as you hear it booming into the building.
Can I see what this guy's name is?
You didn't ask. Oh,
Above his head.
can you see? Yes, you can.
Wait, you have Minecraft name tags?
I do now. It's not permanent. I drank a funny drink.
I drank a funny drink.
So I will tell you how it's spelled,
Okay.
but until you hear it.
Until I hear it, I'm not gonna know.
So it's Occurk.
You rock.
Aukirk.
Okirk.
Rock.
Ukaric.
Ukaric, yeah.
I don't know. I just
Okay.
What are you doing, Gilly? Why are you looking at him like that?
His name is Aukirk.
What? How could you get that? How do you... What?
You know that drink you told me not to drink?
Yes? Oh, God.
Yeah.
So you can see his name.
Yes.
I guess that... So, awkward.
Also, the telepathy, I looked it up, the telepathy only does go one way, so Ethan's out here yelling at me in response to nothing.
I feel like for...
Can you use telepathy? Do you have telepathy? Because mine is one way.
No.
Yeah, no, listen, if your backstory was you guys grew up together, I would excuse that. But it's not. So, yes, she is silently speaking or silently doing nothing, just looking at you, and your response is out loud.
Okay.
So that basically you guys watch Keela look at Ethan, and then you hear Ethan say whatever he's saying, like a one-way conversation,
Out the
not on
door.
not on speakerphone,
We're
Just-
outside.
just on the phone.
He has an AirPod in.
Yes. No, I said I wanted pink underwear, not orange or yellow.
They only
It
have
doesn't
Why is
matter
everyone-
what
why is
color
every-
underwear is.
Why is everyone looking at me? Oh, you heard that shit.
Why do colors matter?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say for the sake of it, he signs that. So he signs back then.
Okay.
Okay. So what would the rest of you like to do? Hicks, you were given a task, and then you guys heard that weird shit from outside. I forgot
Yeah.
I forgot your fucking name. I'm not even gonna lie.
Take this coat off.
Which one?
Which one?
Judd.
Cassius?
Chork.
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 It says
Chork.
it right there.
Yeah, it says
I
it
forgot
on
how
my
to
camera.
pronounce it.
It's-
Chork.
It's
Okay.
right there.
I can't see it. His bed's white.
What? It's in the corner, unless
Where
you-
there's like
Yeah,
a robe.
I know. From my direction, it's in the white bed. Anyway, Chork, what are you doing in all of this?
Well, I'm gonna crawl my way up onto a bar stool and stand on top of it.
Making
Maybe I can
yourself-
see over the bar.
Making yourself feel tall? Yeah, you can see over the bar. Barely, but you can see over the bar.
This bar
So-
has rats.
You now have a gnome with purple hair on top of the bar talking to a malnourished female red dragonborn with 3 humans passed out drunk on the bar. And then just various other people throughout the bar that have gotten up to leave from all the commotion. It's very dead in here now. It's very, very quiet.
So I presume this dragonborn is the bartender.
Insight check. Yes, she's the
Okay.
bartender.
So, I'm going
The
to
bigger
crawl up
one.
on the bar because obviously the gnome's doing it. I can do it too. And I'm gonna talk to that dragonborn.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Are you gonna start like
I can do anything better than you.
Are you gonna start like
Okay.
burlesque dancing
Yes,
up
I
there?
can.
No.
you can't.
Hello, my lady. Hello, my friend.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my right
He,
tongue.
he uses this thing as a little cane.
Yeah.
His pipe.
And then of course Fret's going, I'm the frog.
You
The fuck?
That's my role.
What the fuck, man?
should get a little cane then.
God.
He's
Give
stealing
a
your
little straw
shtick.
voter.
We're so like dating ourselves because nobody really knows what the frog.
No.
Yeah.
I'm a child.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Gosh.
Whew. Anyway, yes, we do have young people in this group, Corey. You need that's
Yeah, get
We
with
do
the
have young-
times.
we do have
You're
young
El
people.
Riz right now, dude.
We do have young people. I mean, yeah, you and I are the oldest ones, but we do have young people here.
Michigan J Frog.
There you go.
Michigan J Frog.
Michigan J Frog. Anyway,
I knew it was something different.
So, yes.
I thought it was Michael.
you hop up onto the
That's
bar.
Michael J.
Um,
Fox. That's
oh.
Fox.
So, Rasp, who is a gnome that's not much taller than you, turns around. Hicks
Yeah, yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
just gives you a big old fucking unexpected bear hug, and it's really strong for someone her size.
Thank you.
I have never seen someone like you before. Just like starts kind of doing this shit. I have never seen someone like you before.
I've never seen anyone like you before.
Amazing. Give him a shot, Tia. Give him a shot. I want to see how his little body reacts to it. Give him a shot.
I want to see how we can fuck him up.
Get this kobold
terrible.
drunk now.
Raps, you are so toxic.
Literally, like as she sits down and goes, "What are you talking about?" and pulls her palette out and starts drawing the brothers and the boss all drunk, slumped over the bar, and all the nasty shit on the floor behind it, and the trail being dragged out the front door. It just starts drawing the entire troop. Everyone's first
Okay,
picture
again.
together. This is such a special moment. Just literally just starts drawing everybody as she sits on the bar.
We've probably walked back in by now.
If you guys wanted to, yeah. Where do you
Yeah.
leave?
I didn't
assume.
think we were going to.
Are we?
We're gonna go to risky business. That's what Ethan would do. He has no point to go back in there.
What? the party's in there. The rest of the people we know.
That's the
for
DM's.
campaign.
That's the DM's thing to do.
Everyone else is in there. Why are we splitting the party up already?
But we need to
This
know
is
those people.
literally ground
Yeah.
zero.
I feel I wasn't there for it, but I think I remember this happening.
The vibes in there are like so much better than those vibes. Let's
Yeah. Do you really want to go to District 6 right now?
Yeah, I do. We need to go find these fucking children.
That's a good point. But also, like, the first 24 hours have already passed, and those are the most important. So I think we're kind of
And
chill.
also, Kelia, my ass will be chewed out if I don't get those kids home.
That sounds like a you issue.
That also sounds like a you issue because it became your issue when you became my issue.
You moved.
Yeah.
And then we get to go find where you're from and what you're about.
Cassius is gonna like stop in the middle of him cleaning up and point his wand over at Ethan and be like, "Is he always talking to himself?"
Quite
I
literally,
stood
yeah.
there.
Because
He's not in sign language right now.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
yelling this right now, and it's
not
just
yelling, it's talking, but he's
But-
not yelling.
being at the entrance of the tavern. It is going in. You guys
Right.
are hearing all of this, but just one-sided. You see Keela like putting her arms up and
Like
shrugging her
facially
shoulders,
reacting.
and then Ethan's just talking. And yeah. Yes, that is an appropriate reaction. Does he always talk to himself like that? Yeah, that's an appropriate reaction. Because you guys are hearing all of this about everything that they're saying, kidnapped kids and all that shit.
everything that Ethan is saying.
Yeah, everything Ethan's saying. Go. Yes, so what would you guys like to do? Rasp is literally just sitting down drawing your first portrait together. The whole team's portrait. Tia just starts cleaning up. She's going and cleaning up tables after giving a shot to Chork as requested by Rasp. Which I mean, picking up the shot glass, like you're, 2'8". That's a regular shot glass, but like your whole hand, it's like it's a big cup to you, and it's full to the brim of grain alcohol.
This poor lizard.
Poor little guy.
But anyway,
Doing Chork.
what would you
Take a
guys?
shot?
What is this?
Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. It's water.
I haven't had water in a while. I'm kind of thirsty.
Raspa is
Thank
actually
you.
it's water. Drink it. She's being nice to you. I promise.
Good sir, there's stuff floating in that water.
I've had worse. I live in a cave.
Suit yourself.
Oh, you
Poor
live in-
guy.
Do you happen to live in the cave? What was the mine called?
Splunk.
Splunk?
The mines of Mordecai.
Mordecai.
No, I can't say I've heard of that cave.
Oh, all right then.
Could I see it?
The Cave of Not Wonders.
Maybe you live in it.
Maybe
the-
I will live in it.
Because we don't want copyright. It is the Cave of Not Wonders.
No,
A cave
there's
of fantastical things.
the Cave of Wonder Rings.
There you go.
where I go to think.
I don't know. I think Lord of the Rings will come after for that one.
Um,
Ow.
yeah, I mean, so I guess
We didn't-
Fred, you're up for. I guess we're gonna go.
Spelunking.
Yeah, look at this cave.
I mean, Ethan, you didn't ever ask the bartender what she
On an
knew.
adventure.
Yes,
Technically.
I did.
Well,
Yes, I did.
But she didn't get anything.
Yeah, because she
that
didn't know
goes-
anything.
But maybe she did.
We asked her.
You
I
could
asked
ask her
her.
again.
Why would I ask her again? Kilia, I don't think you understand the
Can you say my name right one time? It's
It's
been weeks of
It's
this.
been weeks.
I'm saying your name, Kilia.
No. There is one
Gilead.
more there is one more syllable in there that you are adding.
Kilia.
Nope, it's a 2-syllable name. It's Keela.
Keela.
Kilia!
No. What you're saying is more similar to Cilia.
Kilia! Kilia!
No. Do you know what a
I'm-
syllable is?
I'm just gonna put it out there. I do not have any faith in the justice system of the city.
Do you say
Yeah.
that out loud?
Yeah.
Kayla looks at you and
What
goes,
do you mean?
We have a police officer yelling at somebody who's not talking.
She is talking!
No, she's
Uh,
not. I have
Can
not
you
heard
not
it-
see her?
I have not seen her utter a single word.
She's been quite quiet the entire time, sweetheart.
Exactly.
The fuck are you
then maybe
talking
we should
about?
leave. Maybe we should leave.
See, this is what I've been telling you, Kilia. We need to just go.
Still not my name.
Kilia!
2 syllables. It is Kila.
Kilia!
Kila.
Kilia!
Kila.
Kilia!
What are you saying?
I can picture this. It's so funny. Keela just doing this silently.
Kila.
And then Ethan going, Keelia! Keely! Like a fucking chant, like he's trying to he's trying to scream it loud as like unfortunately someone screaming at someone that doesn't know your language, like the volume's gonna help them understand what you're talking about.
It's like yelling at a blind person is going to make
Yes.
them see.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Read
Listen,
my lips. Read my lips.
Read my lips, Kilia!
I don't need you to tell me how to pronounce my own name.
So I am saying it right!
You're not.
I am!
Kila actually makes a sound. It's
Oh.
like a disgusting, like hissing. And she's like, "We need to go. We should go."
Yeah, we should go immediately.
Exit.
Exit stage left.
What was that?
I think the dwarf was throwing up again.
It was like
Are you sure that was
less dry.
Are
It
you
was
sure
more
that
dry than that.
dwarf?
Mm,
Or was that the brothers?
It was
Like
like,
a-
a hissing,
like a-
clicking.
like a cat coughing up a hairball.
It was slightly less wet than the sound I made, but okay.
No, I
That's-
get it. Like very.
Actually,
is
no,
your
it
character
technically
an
would be wet
insect?
because it's humanoid.
There is still saliva, so
Is your character an insect?
So
You don't know.
She
You don't know.
left.
She left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't know.
So Fret, you want to go check out this cave that these kids, I guess, are going to?
So hold on, pause. Someone in chat just said I'm kiliophobic.
I'm
Because
gonna
you
say
can't
this.
pronounce the name right. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
I'm gonna say that pretty audibly, because I got to shout over Ethan from shouting Kelia again. But like, yeah, so yeah, Fret. So we're gonna go check out this cave that apparently a bunch of kids keep going to.
Do you mind if I
Sounds
come
like
with
a-
you? The bartender asked if I could go. Maybe I could connect with them since I might be the same age as them.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm
Are
cleaning
you
up the
even-
throw.
Yeah.
Are you even old enough to be at a bar? Why are you here?
Yeah, I'm old enough. I left my ID in the. I mean the in the place.
Whatever you say, sugar.
I left my ID
What's-
in the carriage.
What's an ID? What are you talking about?
I'm old enough.
Oh, we didn't
I'm old
walk off
enough.
Screen.
Then
Wow,
what?
we did. I forgot our fucking. So I forgot we left our wagon there.
Yeah.
Or
We
we
need
just
to go
walk.
back. We turn around.
Oh my god.
But
All right. I mean, I guess.
Mind
Did
if
you
I-
hear what that
I'm
guy said as we were
I'm
leaving, that
Cassian,
there's
by
a
the way,
cave?
and I'm gonna.
Oh, hi. I'm Hicks.
Kids are going to?
This is Fret.
Ethan, if one more time you can put everyone's character photos up.
Yes, I can, and I can put them up all together if you put me full screen.
Can I put you full screen?
You have
you
to
go
talk to be
to
full screen.
view and then speaker view, and then he will talk.
Will he? Are you sure?
Maybe. I
I
was
don't-
actually planning to talk while he was doing it, but here I am. Can you just pin him?
You gotta
Oh
talk
yeah, you can. If you right
telepathically.
Yeah,
click on his
view.
camera, you can pin him.
That's not
Instead
a
of gallery, yeah,
character.
instead of
If you-
gallery,
yeah,
do
just
speaker.
right click. Just right click on his camera and then click pin, and it'll pop him up.
Okay,
There
we go.
Yeah, so Cassie,
so just
I
get
guess,
everyone put
yeah,
up
if
there.
you want to come. Chork, did you say you were looking for a house?
Yes, I need a new place to live.
I mean,
He's just
if
so
you
joyous.
Why is he smiling?
He's so joyous.
Oh, Chart, did you drink that?
Not yet.
Okay,
Do you
so he's just holding his cup.
do you want me to fix that drink for you?
What's wrong with it?
It's got stuff in it.
I drink cave water.
You want this one
No,
up there?
don't
I
put
think
that
this
one up.
I think this will be worse than the cave water.
How can you tell?
You get cave
I
water?
could tell by looking at
I
it.
just get swamp water.
That's bad.
Can you fix this, please?
Sure. I'm
What
going
else
to
am I missing?
I'm going to stick the tip of my wand in my mouth and then stick it in his
Missing
drink.
Ryan.
You got
how is that better?
And then I'm going to cast purify food and drink.
all right, and then you need Maria.
Thank you,
Maria,
sir.
Maria.
Yeah, it's the clearest Arctic glacier water, Voss water.
What did you do to it?
I purified food and drink.
Okay,
I stuck the tip of my wand in my mouth and then stuck it in his glass.
I mean you do know that it's still alcohol, right? You just purified it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So, Chork,
Yep.
you feel very fuzzy and warm and way more joyous than you did before.
More joyous.
And
How is this possible?
your vision's slightly blurry, and you can see two of the nice gentlemen that decided to help you.
I think you were right. This is
Can I
worse
take
than
these off the
cave
screen now?
water.
No. This is no. Before it probably would have killed you. But,
Am I good to take it off screen now?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are there two of you?
Um,
You can't do magic. You're not
Oh,
old.
sweet child.
yeah, I mean, so yeah, I guess we're gonna go and head. This is what I wanted to do tonight.
I'm literally a talking frog. How much more magical can that be?
I mean I've been cleaning up this throw up with nothing but a stick. How much more magical can I be?
Are you guys seriously arguing over this right now? Are you kidding me?
Can
This is not what I wanted to do with my night.
Can I talk to Ethan
You-
like just after we exit and Hicks loudly proclaims, "We're gonna go to that cave where kids have been going." And then I'm like, Ethan,
Yeah.
there's a cave full of children.
No leads here. No leads here.
No leads at the bar. None at the bar. We need to go follow this drunk guy's advice. He's passed out on the ground.
No, we
What?
won't do that. No.
Gilia,
Nah.
I'm telling you, I'm
Nah, man.
telling.
You want me to arrest a cave? What?
We will arrest a cave.
God.
That's the name of the episode right there. You want me to arrest a cave?
Question mark, yeah.
Gilia, I'm telling you that the cave is.
Oh my God.
I can't.
I'll
Gilia,
I'll just remind you until you
I love this
Take-
fucking group so much.
action.
help me,
What?
help me.
Help you?
Yes,
Pronounce your name.
Gilia,
My name.
Gilia,
Kila. Like you know
Gilia.
what? Like a key. Say key.
Key.
Like you put in a door.
Gilia.
La. No. I found the issue. It's the last part.
Gilia.
Anyway,
What?
that guy in there with the gray skin and red hair is going to a cave full of children.
Yes.
We're
What?
looking for children.
It's literally a map.
I just imagine Ethan pulling out a cigar and going,
Oh, it's
"Maybe we
actually
should go. I'm
it's
going
actually
to
the-
bust this case wide open. I'm so smart."
It's literally
I've solved it.
it's literally like Keela is giving Ethan a map that says you are here, this is your destination, and he's like, nah, we don't. No, that's not where we go.
No, where we should go is right here, where it says destination.
And that guy seems way more trustworthy than this guy. And she just kind of kicks the handcuffed, drunk, passed
Oh,
out guy.
he's still sleeping.
But
Oh yeah, I'm
Keelia-
taking my handcuffs back now.
Ethan starts stroking his chin. But Kelia, what if we went to the cave where all the kids are going? I just said that.
Okay.
It's
Keely,
my
fine,
idea.
we can go to the cave. But if it's not there, we're going to risky business.
That's
Totally
fine.
my idea.
Would you guys to go ask them if they would? Well, fuck. No.
I-
I will go ask them.
You're a great detective.
You're so good at this.
You're so good at this.
I love it so much.
I feel safe.
I love it so much. I really do. I love it though. I
Hey,
love
you
it.
didn't
I
see
can
him
go
take
with
down that man in the
I.
bar with one move.
No,
I saw
no, I
it.
did
You
not.
saw you take down that guy.
I
And
saw
an
you.
The
innocent
drunk
bystander.
dwarf, you took him
I
down?
saw you take down a drunk dwarf.
Mhm.
Swiftly.
I love it. Oh my god. I
Keela
love
just
it
walks
so
back into the bar. I'll ask
was-
if you won't.
Okay, Ethan's gonna walk up to the man with the fiery red head. Hi. I heard you're going to the
hi.
caves.
Oh, you heard that.
Where
this
the
is-
kids?
This is the police officer that talks to himself.
I don't talk to
Oh,
myself. She talks in my head.
You're a police officer? And
Just
so
fucking tell everyone. All right.
you have voices in your head? Okay.
No, she talks to her. She talks in through my head, so she don't have to constantly, because she can't speak.
It's okay, officer.
Actually,
okay.
go ahead.
I
try
talk
to
to
speak.
myself too sometimes.
Go ahead. They'll understand you.
Make him deputize this man. Deputize
ahead.
this drunken man.
Keela's like,
Keela,
this is
just
my
do it.
nightmare. This is immediately my nightmare. If I do it, they're gonna think I'm weird.
They're not gonna think you're weird. I
They're
promise.
gonna think I'm weird.
If they think
Look
you're
at
weird,
me.
they'll take
I'm
that.
7 feet tall. I have made one sound.
To be fair, I think
Do it
you're both
again.
weird right now. So
They
you
think
can't.
we're both weird. Now just
But
do
listen,
it so they understand.
Yeah, but when Keela talks, you guys can't hear her, so
Yeah.
that's the thing. She's gesturing, but the
Oh.
only one you can hear is Ethan. You can't hear her when she speaks.
Which is why he's trying to get her to speak, because it's.
So the only thing that you see Keela doing this and like making facial and motions with her
Well,
hand, and then you hear
Facial
Ethan,
up to here.
and then you hear Ethan yelling back, "They're not gonna think you're weird," but like you don't hear her talking. That's the whole shtick is you don't hear her speak. So yeah.
Does
Okay,
anybody-
she's very shy. What we were trying to say. Let me get back to what I was saying. I would like to go with you. We're on a case,
We-
and I said we, did I not?
You said I.
Did I? I'm sorry. We would like to go.
What are we forming a party or something?
No, we're looking for
Say
children.
that again.
Don't phrase it like that.
The backseat children. They were kidnapped.
Don't just say it. Don't
We're
walk
looking
up
for
to
children.
strangers in a bar and say
For
we're looking
children.
for children. Want to go to a cave?
Just rub the hands.
Sure.
Just rub the hands. We're looking for children.
Come to think
I
of it,
don't
that
feel
badge
safe
looked like it
anymore.
was written with
Yeah,
black
crayon.
marker.
It's trust me. It's the
It
actual
says- it
badge.
says
Listen,
I-
It looks like
listen,
a
we've had
5-year-old
payment
dressed
cuts.
in
I can't
there.
help it. They
It
gave
says-
us these goddamn badges. It's a
It
payment
says I
cuts.
am cop.
Im cop. No apostrophe.
No
Yeah,
apostrophe.
am cop. That's it. Am
Right.
cop. Okay, this is not what I wanted to do, and it's really fucking weird. But whatever, I guess whatever. We'll just
Finished
roll
arts
with
and
it. We'll just
crafts
roll
at
with it.
the Vintage
Right.
Institute. Dipped.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Who knows? Maybe
I'm
I'll
ha-
put you in your police report and you'll get a medal or something.
Please don't do that at all.
No, I don't know. I don't want a medal.
I don't want you to mention me at all.
I recognize you from somewhere. Do I recognize him from the company stuff?
No.
No?
Me?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah,
He's-
why
he's
don't
talking
we
about
just
from your
keep our
traveling
names
company?
out of
Oh.
it?
Yeah, if you do find what you're looking for, you take all the credit.
Yeah.
You know,
That
we're
one's
just
Fred,
doing
that
it.
one's
we're
Fred.
just doing this
That sounds
favor.
like a plan to me. Perfect.
We're doing that. He's doing this as a favor. We're not doing this for any kind of like fame or fortune. We're just kind of doing this as a favor.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Well,
that.
I'm doing it for most justice, not fame and fortune. Trust me, lady.
Oh, yeah, that's
We want those
cool, I
kids
guess.
safe back in their home.
Well, I'm gonna start. By the way, Tia, where is this cave?
I was waiting for someone to ask. This has been way more entertaining than giving
Really, you've been
alcohol to
wagging
drunk
around?
people. I wish this would
I don't
happen
know
more
my
often.
life.
This is so much fun.
Fine, I'll do it.
Matter of fact, just because you've made my night, I'm gonna give you another bottle for free. Anyway,
Actually, can I get a
So-
bottle
looks
of
like,
red?
did I not?
Kelia,
Get
here,
anything?
take it.
oh no, she doesn't give it directly to Hicks. She just sets it on the bar. It's a handle of Everclear, just the same as the
Oh,
other
that's
one.
the
Just sets
same
it
as
down.
the shot that we had.
Yep.
I don't want that.
I'll go ahead and sneak that one myself.
Oh, a woman of character. I love you. Anyway, so you'll exit my bar, tragically, and you're gonna hang a right toward the Minus Valley. Okay? But you're not gonna follow the Minus Valley, because that's gonna take you off to the west, and you don't want to go that way.
You want to go east, right?
You want to, well,
East?
it's kind of confusing because
West.
because as you're exiting the city,
We
the
want to
Minus
go.
Valley
We want to go west.
is gonna stop being Patrick. As you're exiting the city, the Minus Valley is gonna take you east, so you do want to go west towards Splunk. But yes, it's not very far outside the city. Just go out to where where the Minus Valley connects with the city, hang a left, and you should run right into it. You'll see a beautiful little oasis over there with a couple of trees. If the little shit stains haven't chopped them down yet, and you can't miss the hole, because if you miss the hole, you're gonna die. Meaning you'll fall into it. And
Oh,
the only way to get there is you got to get into a ladder that leads down. So yes, if you literally miss this hole, I mean, I'll have the bards sing about you at the next event. So, but yes, that is how you get out of here.
That's
Everyone take a shot before you leave.
I can
Uh,
fly.
absolutely not.
Starts just like pouring them and putting them on the
I-
edge of the bar. Exit shots? Anyone want exit shots? Just
I see
Oh,
what
thank
those shots are
you.
doing to people. So no, thank you.
I've already had threes, so she's gonna pass.
so yeah, Keela, she's gonna point right at you and just
it's the shot that was the shot that we had that was gross.
no. That was because she said you owe her one for that drink she gave you.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that.
And well, no, that's okay. Just if that is you not remembering, then just play that off as Keela, because she literally looks at you and doesn't say anything, and then just kind of walks away and starts cleaning. Yeah, that part.
She just
So,
does it back.
Yep, there you go.
It's like, okay.
So if you didn't remember, then that's fine. That'll make it way more entertaining when she's finally like, "Hey, you remember the thing?" No, what are you talking about?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Why in our pre-game did you tell us the Splunk Cave was east of the city then?
Because it's east when you're going into the city.
Okay.
From the valley, it's east.
Now I understand.
Directions change when you're going the opposite way.
Right.
You know what? Mine's better. I have a raccoon, so take that. He's cute though.
I have 16 spoons. Your argument is
She
valid.
is
She.
cute.
Okay. So,
All right. I guess let's go, guys.
all right.
I guess we're making a party of this.
Short, did you
Yeah.
ever drink that or did you just walk out of the bar with it?
I drank a little bit of it.
Oh yeah, you did drink it.
Yeah,
That's right.
you said
Yeah.
he said he was
Yeah.
felt very happy.
Yes. Very happy and fuzzy and warm and seeing two of, well, everything.
It signed me out.
Mhm, mhm.
Open
Um,
sesame.
I'm sorry, officer. What's your name?
Ethan Bennett, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And
Don't mispronounce my name to them. Don't do it.
the
And your name's Kelia.
No.
Kelia. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Helia. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say in Hicks's head, it's Keela. Just fucking, it's Keela.
I'm sorry. What fuck just happened?
Murder!
yes, you
I
hear a
told
voice.
you I'm not crazy.
You hear a voice you hear a voice like involuntarily shoved into your headpiece that says, "My name is Keela. Don't listen to him."
Okay.
It's Keela. Just
Okay. Oh, warning next time. When you just
A warning.
Still-
I warned you!
still in Hicks's head. This is why I don't do it, because people are like, "Oh, that's weird. Get out of my head." And I'm like, I can't fucking talk. Sorry, you don't speak common sign language. I can't do anything. Sorry, I'll leave. And then she backs out.
Warning before what? What happened? Nothing happened.
no, she's telepathic.
I had told you this, guys, already. You did not listen.
I love
You
how-
actually never said that she was telepathic. You just said that.
I
she
said
You said
my
you
I
said you
hear
had voices in your head.
Back in Ethan's, she's like, "You did only say that you heard me. You didn't specifically say telepathic."
I'm gonna make a con roll. Oh, that's not good.
Okay.
So you see aggression on his face, but you see his cheeks slowly start to drip a little, then go back up.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Okay.
We are fruits.
Oh my
Still
God,
in
he's
inside.
two goblins in a trench coat.
He's
Oh,
two goblins in a
No,
trench coat.
no. He's three.
I'm
Three
black.
Three goblins in a trench coat.
Anyways,
He's way worse than two. He's three. Anyway, so you all
Keela.
exit the bar.
Ethan.
Yes.
Got it. Chork. Got it. Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
Maria?
Yes.
Okay, got it. All right.
And food.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
I
all.
mean Fred.
And Kelia. And Kelia.
And food.
Yeah,
I
Gideon.
mean Fred. Food. Fred.
Food.
Yeah.
I'll like snap and then as like a
future dinner.
I'll snap and then go back in Hicks's head. Please tell him it's Keela.
Yeah. She says it's Keela and that you've been pronouncing it wrong forever.
What do you mean? It's Gilia.
Yep.
I'm
that's-
saying Gilia.
Okay, so you guys
This is happening as we're walking.
Yes, this is happening as you guys are walking. So this very weirdly bunched group of people exit Felix and hang the right turn like you're supposed to, and start making your way toward the exit. And as you guys are walking, that weird part of the day that I told Ethan and Keela, you guys would be the ones that were more actually Cassius as well because you've been here for a minute. It starts lightening up a little bit outside. And it's strange when it does, when it reaches that 160-minute portion of the day where the veil kind of lifts a little. This is the kind of darkness over the city where if you didn't have dark vision and you held your hand out in front of you, you wouldn't be able to see it. It is pitch black, like moonless night. And then the 160-minute portion, it becomes just light enough to be able to see your hand if you hold it out in front of you. That's literally that's it. That's the difference between the normal and the 1 hour where the veil is slightly lifted. And you guys exit Felix as that's happening. And what's really strange is the lanterns and everything that are attached to the buildings and the stabs that are shoved into the ground that also have lanterns on it. They all go out when this hour hits. rather than staying on and adding more light. Once this veil lifts a little bit for that 60-minute period, every lamp in the city goes out. And it's like, but no one's ever been able to explain why. It's like street lights when it gets to that part of the morning where where it knows that it's light enough and they just go out automatically. It's the same thing. That veil just so as you guys are walking, it even with dark vision, it's okay. I think as described, dark vision makes everything gray.
Yeah, it's grayscale.
Yeah. So you're walking out and the lanterns and the lights are helping even with the dark vision, and then as those start going out, just like the gray part, it's bloop, 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 bloop. You're just watching them all turn off, and then the dark veil gets a little bit lighter, which the gray gets a little bit lighter. And that's about the only difference. But as you guys are walking, your big ragtag of group is leaving Felix arguing about Kelia or Keela being the appropriate way to pronounce the name, and there's nobody else out on the street. It's that also weird moment in the city where the streets are completely empty. Candles and lanterns are off inside the buildings. Businesses are shutting down. And as you guys exit Felix, about 100 feet down the road, you actually hear the door of Felix close. Like knowing that Rasp and your crew are still there and Tia's back there, but the door shuts. So you guys exit the city, hang the left as you were told. And when she said it wasn't very far, it's not very far from the city at all. It's only about a mile east of the city. So the moment you hang that left turn, you're able to see it off in the distance already. There's a series of trees, 4 or 5, and they're all different trees. You've got one that's like a palm tree. You've got one that's a evergreen tree. It's a very weird cluster and mix of trees that shouldn't grow together. And they are surrounding what looks like a just one mound out in the middle of nowhere that's about 10 feet tall and about 10 feet in diameter. And that's it. You guys, that's what you, so unless you guys are arguing about the same thing for that mile, that's what you come up on. And the weird part is like she warned you that if you miss the hole, you're in the hole. But from what you're approaching, it is a mound above the ground, surrounded by a cluster of trees. And then an oasis that is full of water. The oasis is slightly larger, about 20 feet in diameter, crystal clear, fish jumping in and out of it, like literally in and out of it. You see land creatures on 2 feet suddenly turn into a fish and jump in. And then the opposite, jump out, grow legs, and start running into the tall grass that surrounds the place. Keep in mind, the moment you exited Gloofington, it became daylight. 23 hours of daylight. Hot, dry daylight. The moment you exited the city, it went from all dark to all light. So it's kind of like being in a really dark room and then opening the door and having the sunlight just pierce into your retinas. Literally that. But you guys approach this mound and this cluster of trees and this very beautiful crystal clear water oasis with these weird fish-like creatures. By now, Chork, your drink has worn off. Same with you, Maria. You guys are back to sober as a judge.
Am I still seeing names?
No.
Okay.
Nope, that is gone. But you, the only hole that you see is the oasis filled with water. So based on the description that she gave you, there's a cluster of trees and an oasis. But there is no giant hole other than the one filled with water.
Perception check?
Go ahead. Oh, what is everyone's passive perceptions?
12.
11.
And I got a 16 for my perception check.
13.
Or 17, sorry.
13.
Passive 12.
10.
13.
I have 60 feet of dark vision. I didn't know that. That's huge.
Do I have? I don't know.
Maria, what was yours?
I think mine is 13.
Okay, so no one's above a 13 for passive. Okay,
No one's above a 13.
all right. Never mind.
Never mind.
That's not good.
And you
I
got
feel
a
like
16
that's
on perception? You see exactly what I described. I mean, but like you said perception, are you looking for the hole she was speaking? Like, what are you looking for? Because with that roll, you see exactly what I described. A 10-foot tall mound
Oh,
that's 10 feet in diameter, surrounded by about 4 different style trees that shouldn't grow together. Um, and even though it's hot, it's not desert land. There's grass fields and then desert patches and then desert and then grass patches. It's just all different manner of, but it's hot, it's dry, it's bright. And there's no, okay, well, I can tell you there's no water source feeding into this oasis, is another little piece of information you're able to glean. There's no water source into it. There's no stream, there's no river. It's just a hole filled with water that these weird fish-like creatures keep jumping in and out of.
I try and eat one,
If you
Like
want to
just-
try and catch one, sure.
pluck one out of the air, and
Give me an athletics.
I was gonna try and approach the oasis and just look at the water. See what
okay,
it-
Gonna
we don't
follow
get advantage
pursuit?
anymore on proficiency, right?
What's up? No.
We
No
don't get advantage
proficiency
on
on
proficiency.
Nope.
Okay. 18.
Yeah. So a fish.
oh yeah,
that's a-
you never told me what my perception gave me.
Yeah, I did. I literally
Yeah.
just
I'm
literally
so
just
sorry, I
told you.
was not fucking paying attention apparently. What did you say?
Nothing.
Exactly the same.
So a fish, right, jumps out of the water, and your little 2'8" tries to grab at it, and you grab at it, but as it's in your hand, it transforms into a 3 foot, 2-legged fish-like creature. As you now have your hand just like on its chest, as it literally grows from a fish into this creature as your hand is on it. And it's now just standing next to you, looking at you like, what you doing, bro?
No, I feel bad.
I love this guy.
Just
I'm
kind of
sorry.
like brushes your hand away and keeps walking.
Can somebody tell me why we brought this guy?
He seemed cool.
I'm looking at the water,
Okay.
looking down, walk up to the edge and look in.
Mhm. So as you walk up to the edge of the oasis, it is literally a foot down on a straight sheen until you reach the water level, until you reach the
Be
surface of the
careful,
water.
Kelia.
I don't
So
respond.
it is quite literally a perfect circle hole.
Mhm.
And it is so the grass leads right up to the edge, and the grass surrounds the whole outside edge. And then it is a straight cliff face, foot down before the surface of the water. And it is crystal clear. You can see all the way to the bottom, and it looks like water kind of screws with your depth perception, but it looks like it's pretty deep. It looks like it's a pretty deep hole of water. What did you roll?
I got a 17.
What exactly are you looking for?
Just like anything, like a hole, maybe that she said. There would be a
We're
hole.
looking for like a miner's cave, right?
Yeah, like a
Mhm.
cave.
Full of miners.
No cave.
It just looks like a hole full of water. With that, you are able to see an actual school of fish inside the water, and these creatures that are jumping out and then jumping in to be fish, going through and eating them, and then jumping back out and running away on 2 legs.
How
She
how
said
deep
it was
in are
past the
the?
oasis anyways.
What's up?
Sorry.
How deep in are what?
The fish.
They look pretty deep. Like I said, it screws with your depth perception.
Yeah.
You'd actually have to get in to see it, but like it looks pretty deep. You can also see your reflection in the water, which tells you that the water's real.
Yeah. Hicks had a question.
Tyler
Oh,
turned
I
into a
found
cat.
it.
I think she said that the cave was past the oasis, right? When she was describing it.
Yeah.
Oh, she
I
said
think
that
so.
you well, give me an intelligence check, sir, and then maybe I'll be able to
Can I make
remind
a
you.
history to recall?
It is a history to recall.
Cool. Can I do that?
You can.
He's good at history.
I got an
Ethan's
11.
too preoccupied making sure Killy don't fall in.
That's fine, man.
I got an 11.
All right.
Yeah, 14.
Okay. What you're able to remember her saying is that it was you're going to go over there and there is an oasis with a cluster of trees, and near that is a hole that if you're not careful, you'll fall in.
Mhm.
So here's the oasis and here's the trees.
Yep. So maybe I'll climb up to the top of that hill. You said there's a hill.
There's a 10-foot tall hill that is 10 foot in diameter. It's a pretty massive little mountain.
Yep. And look.
Okay. And this thing is so as you go to climb it, it doesn't feel like it's like a healthy mixture of dirt and rock. So there's parts where you're digging your fingers in and it's that mossy, like you know that you can do it pretty easily. And then you go to get another handful and it's dirt that just kind of sinks in and your fingers scrape against rock underneath it and it lets go.
Hmm.
So give me a athletics.
Wow, I'm an idiot.
Mm.
What did you do?
We left the card again.
Yeah, I remembered it, but I didn't tell you.
13.
Okay.
13.
I
I
mean,
didn't think I'd all
it takes you a couple of tries. You're big,
It's
you're
locked. We're
bulky.
good.
You're big, you're bulky. You know your weight distribution on this, and you don't quite know the area of this. Um, so it takes you a couple of tries. It's kind of like that trying to climb up a sandhill.
Uh,
You climb on one spot, you slide back down. Then go over to another spot, climb up, slide down. And then on your third try, you finally climb up, and you get all the way to the top. And it's just a hill.
yeah, but like I'm gonna look like beyond it. Obviously, I'm gonna look around for a giant hole.
Look beyond. Make a perception check.
Perception.
Look beyond the veil.
The water's nice, isn't it, Killia?
14.
Back in Ethan's head. Looks
I mean, not anything that
Cool.
she described, like a black hole that's gonna suck you in with a ladder if you're not careful.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyone else? got
Can I see the
ideas?
bottom?
Yeah, you can see the bottom.
Does it
All the
look
way to
like
the
the
bottom.
bottom of a oasis? Like, are there plants?
I mean, there's definitely a source of ground down there. But how far down it goes, if it goes any further, if there's any like passages, that's hard to tell. The deeper you look, you'd have to get in to really see it.
So here's a problem that I would have with getting in is bugs have sphericals and I also have sphericals that I don't know if I can close.
Yes.
That is
I
up to your
also
discretion.
cannot go into the water for unknown reasons.
Can
Three
I close
goblins
my
in a trench coat.
sphericals?
Have you ever tried to swim?
I've tried to hold my breath before.
Only one way
I
to
don't
find out.
think it's in the water.
I don't think it's a good idea to try and swim in a bottomless pit for the first time.
Ethan
Well,
is
it's
ready
not,
to
maybe
grab
not
if she's gonna
bottomless.
fall.
I'm not gonna fall.
I mean, I think we're just gonna keep
Fall.
looking for the hole. Anybody else see it?
I
I
mean,
don't think it's in the oasis.
I am
so-
semi-aquatic.
I
And
am a sea elf.
I was just about to say that. It's like you guys do have a sea elf.
Oh, that's why you're.
I will be right back. I'm just gonna look it
That's
up.
why you're
Ethan, I didn't put
blue.
it together that she was blue because water is
Yeah, it's okay.
blue.
You know.
It's all right. You'll figure things out.
I can't see colors that well.
Yeah, like
You
dark
never told me
vision,
that.
dark vision and regular vision to her are pretty much the same.
Yeah,
There's no real switch. It's either
'Cause
she can
it's-
see or she's blind. It's one of the two.
it's these ones are value and these ones are like everything else.
Mhm.
So there's like weird color.
Yeah.
I did not know that, Kelia. I'll keep that in
Yeah.
mind. I'll explain things to you more often then.
Okay.
This one's red.
Yeah, that one right there is red.
Okay. I could kind of tell that.
That one's green. The frog.
I didn't get any of the instructions on how to get here because we weren't there. That was all the gray guy.
And he's
That was
That
what-
gray guy.
That's what we're waiting
not
for.
not you, gray guy.
Yeah. And he's away from keyboard right now.
Yeah, I know.
So he's just like
Ask
Come on,
ask one of
Hicks.
the water people if they want to
Come
go
back
in the
here.
water.
Hey, Maria, was it? My friend, she's asking if you would go in the water. Why?
You would want to.
If you would want to go in the
If you
water.
want
Sorry.
to.
Kelia, what the fuck is happening?
I don't know.
We are just croaking back and forth.
Kelia,
What's
I don't think they
going on?
want to go. I don't think they want to help.
Yeah. Well, Kira takes off her jacket.
No, Kelia, don't.
I was asking
Um,
to go.
If you go in there and something happens, I can't go in.
are we still trying to go in the water?
Yeah, because we don't know where the cave is. You kind of zoned out for a second, back in your head.
You went away from keyboard.
Yeah.
So Hicks was just standing there staring, bobbing back and forth for a second.
I didn't get any of the instructions on where to go.
I
That
was
all
listening.
you.
I was
Yeah.
listening. She
You're
didn't
not
say
hearing
underwater.
me. You're
Yeah,
not
she
hearing
said
me.
it
This
was
is in Hicks's head.
Yeah,
Oh.
so she said it was around the oasis. She didn't say
Round.
it was around.
So Keela
Uh,
starts. She backs up and starts walking in doing a perimeter.
I'm gonna say,
Just like what around the edge.
Not around the edge, but like backs up until like the edge of the oasis.
Okay,
So like
I got you.
she puts her jacket back on.
I mean, Fred, you got those wings. Can you fly?
I can fly.
Can
Ooh, that
you
sounds
fly up
good right
and-
now.
This ain't not very high up or very far, but you can fly.
I can
How
jump really
high?
high too.
Could you
I
jump
also
really
stand on
high
walls.
at the top of that hill and
Fucking
see
assholes. They talk to me. I signed
Can you
that to
see
Kelia.
a giant
Or-
hole cave?
Oh, guys, I just make sure that if you're going to sign, it's actual
It's
sign,
real.
or if it's made up, make sure you say it's made up so that we
Mhm.
don't offend anybody.
Or we can just say I sign and then not do hand motions.
That part. Because I know yours are real.
Yeah, I'm trying.
We just don't want to offend anybody. If you end up not knowing, just don't do it.
Yeah, I wasn't doing. I'm just gesturing.
I
as-
know. I'm just making that clear. I'm making
Yeah.
that because
I do not know
I talk
sign
with my
language,
hands a lot.
Nor am I.
I talk with my hands a lot, but in
I'm-
no
When
way
I do this,
am I
I'm
gonna say, yeah.
emphasizing I am signing. I'm not actually signing or trying to.
I got you. But anyway.
So yeah, Fred. So what do you think about that? Why don't you get up on that hill? Maybe climb one of those trees. Jump up really high and see where this cave is, this hole.
He's gonna dramatically stretch his wings
What
and then loop. He's gonna start flying.
Like,
what is your fly and jump?
Let's see. It's on this
Do-do-do-do-do.
traits. So my long jump is 10 feet
Something.
and my high jump is 5
Like
feet
modifier.
without a running start.
Okay, so you could quite literally jump up to the top of the mountain. Well, kind of, because it's round, so it's slanted, which means it's a little higher than 10 at certain spots. So if you were at the base of the mountain and you jumped, you might make it to the top. Give me an athletics. Let's see if
And
you make it to the
then-
top.
My fly speed is what? 20? 20.
20. All right.
No, 30. Sorry.
30. Oh, good. Well, good. At least your fly is more than your jump. Otherwise, what's the point of wings? But yeah, give me an athletics. Let's
they're
see if you
delicious. I know that.
can that part. Like frog legs.
Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So he just
First nat 20 of campaign. Well, yours don't count. First character nat 20.
Yep. Yeah, no, mine don't count. Snap a picture, put it in the group.
Doing it right now.
First character natural 20 of the campaign. There you go. And it's a jump. It's a jump.
That's pretty
Nice.
odd that it's Yorick.
It's a jump.
Right? It
He's
was
not
Yorick.
he's not
Yorick
Yorick
was just
anymore.
He's
True.
Fred.
He's not Yorick anymore. He's Fred.
Yeah, Yorick was
You
just
lost the
Curtis.
Yorick bad luck.
But yeah, so kind of like no effort at all. He just dramatically stretches his wings and then like a spring just goes all the way up to the top of the mountain and falls down onto the top of it. Fred, you're immediately going to realize as soon as you drop down on the top of the mountain, the mossy outside texture is making your fingers stick. It's very sticky to you.
Sticky.
Like it's not trying to suck you in. It's just like it's rough terrain for you is what I'm trying to say. So if you decide to walk on this, your speed is halved.
That's okay.
But you made it to the top.
Do I see anything on my perimeter scan?
Tell me again what you did and how you did
I
it.
walked back from the water, so not like hugging the water,
Yeah.
but like where the oasis in Keela's mind would start, which
Yeah.
would be like where the vegetation kind of starts, and then just around.
Just walked around the outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
seeing,
Ethan would follow.
looking.
Okay. And you made a perception
I
check?
did not.
Okay, go ahead.
That is an 8.
You see a lot of really colorful and beautiful birds.
Hmm. That one's gray.
What color is it?
Gray.
I'm asking DM. So I can actually color the real color.
Oh, there's
Tell
a
me a
couple.
different dungeon color so you can.
It's just bird colors.
Well, I mean, there's a couple of robins. So there's red, there's blue jays, there's black birds.
Mhm.
That one's
But she's
gray.
seeing
That
them
one's like an
basically all as gray.
orangey.
Right, so he's gonna
Yeah.
explain it.
An
Well, that
orangey.
one right there, that one's a robin, it's red. That
Okay.
one right there, that's a crow, it's black.
Okay. I can see
that's-
black.
Yeah, that one's a blue jay, it's blue.
So keep in mind, Keela, as he points at the bird, it's already gone. So he's going, that one's red, and you're not looking at anything. There's no bird that he's pointing
Yeah.
at by the time his finger extends fully. So it's like, wait, what, which one? And they're all kind of flocking in and out
I
of each
know
other.
leaves aren't red.
So-
She's seen color before.
He's
She
gonna
vaguely
try to
remembers
point at
it.
some of the ones that aren't moving, that are just like perched on trees.
No, there's none. There's no the only trees out here are the four that are around the mountain in the oasis. There's no other trees out here.
That was a useful perimeter scan.
Like and there are four different trees. There's an evergreen, there is a palm tree, there's a pine. No, pine is an evergreen.
Deciduous.
Yeah, let me look at my shit here.
One of our chat members asked, one person in the chat asked, what kind of colorblind?
Just color in general.
Like there's red, blue.
No, I know.
Just
green.
grayscale.
She can't see.
Grayscale.
It's like
Okay.
very muted everything. Like she can see
Probably
values.
like gray or sepia.
Yeah,
So not like a full gray. Okay.
not full grayscale.
Grayscale.
Blind problems.
So yes, there is a palm, there's a pine, there's an oak, and there's a maple. Four different types of trees.
Two are very similar.
Yes,
'Cause they're
but
not
different
related.
different nonetheless. Booyah! You
This
got
is
the
gonna
first.
be the hardest part of this campaign.
It's kind of like trying to figure out how to open a door.
Finding.
It's
Yeah.
like figuring out how to open a door. What is so Fret, you got to the top of the mountain. What is everybody else doing?
Waiting.
As Ethan is trying to explain birds to Keela.
I think I'm still at the top, so
Yeah, you
just-
never walked out, so he jumped up with you, so you two are at the top now. Hicks for the first time asking for help instead of to eat him. Hey, can you jump up here? I'm not gonna eat you. Well, maybe, but not right now. Just jump up here.
Boing.
These aren't for any reason, I promise. No, this water's not boiling for you. Yes, so you are up there. And what would you like to do while you're up here, Mr. Sticky?
Your icky sticky.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I can spot the hole
Okay.
The cave.
or the cave. Where is perception? There it is. Ooh. That is an 8.
You
Roll
see
very fast.
you see several very, very tasty bugs. You guys are doing great. I love it. One natural
Just
20.
trying to find a giant hole. Apparently, it's this hard.
I'll try to catch one of the bugs.
I mean, yeah, it's your thing. I'm not going to make you roll for it.
Are we sure it's not in the water?
She
Back in
didn't
Hicks's
say
head.
it was in the water. She said it was
She didn't say it
around the
was.
oasis.
I just looked around the oasis, and all
Yeah.
I saw was a bunch of birds. This is in Hicks's head.
I don't know what to tell you. I yell because she's like probably across the water by now.
Yeah.
Anybody else see a giant hole? Maybe the
I didn't do a
bartender-
perception
Oasis?
check on the other
Lying
side.
to
Can I
us.
do one? Because we're on the other side of the water. Can I do a perception check?
Well, she did one around the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She did one around the whole
But now that we're on the other side of the water, we're west, right?
thing.
So
It's just
we should just
grassland
keep
and
going
desert and
then.
shit.
We should go straight from here then. If she said around, realistically,
It's up to
that's
you.
my first thought. Gilia, we should just keep going if we don't see it here. You know, my first thought is she said west, so we keep going west until we find, or if we don't find, we come back and keep searching. Can you relay that to them on the other side?
I can relay it to one of them.
Yeah, please.
Back in Hicks's head. Hey, sorry, can't warn you this time. Just coming in.
Knock, knock. Is anyone home? No? All right. Here's a
All
message
right.
for
No lights on.
Knock, knock.
upstairs.
No response. He just got ding dong ditched.
you. Try to go into his
Um,
head, and it's just doo 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 doo.
Elevator music.
Uh,
Oh, that's Brett.
Ethan, my cop,
Oh shit.
he wants to just keep going west because he thinks that it's probably just more west. She said around the oasis.
Mhm.
So
All right. You guys have fun with that. I'm just gonna go back to the bar because she gave us bogus directions, I guess. I don't know.
I think he's leaving. Back in Ethan's head.
Are you fucking?
Does anyone
Guys,
in this
we gave it a shot.
does anyone does anyone in this group have any concept of time?
I mean,
No.
Not
Ethan
really.
probably
Aside,
would.
aside from the normal concept of time, like
Kila has a very
This
bad
man has
concept
lived
of
in a
time.
cave his entire life.
Oh, that's true. You would have no concept of time.
Knowing
None
Ethan
whatsoever.
having to like report things, he would probably have a good general idea of time, having to write down times and reports.
Kila knows the day of the week song.
the day of the week song.
I'm just a little guy.
Would you say that's
Monday
fair?
and there's
Since
Monday,
he usually
there's
has
Tuesday and there's
yeah.
Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday. and
I
there's
mean,
Saturday. There's
in
the
order to plan her escape, she would need a decent idea of time.
or schedules.
Go schedules, things like that.
Yeah.
So I guess I would have a decent concept of time.
Okay, so Maria and Ethan give me survival checks.
Mm. Oh, that's a flat roll. 15?
7.
Well, Maria, with coming down off the alcohol, you really don't know what. Yeah, there you go. Just put more in. You really wouldn't know anything right now. Ethan, just by looking around, like the direction of the sun, knowing that it's a 23-hour day out here, the only thing that you can ascertain right now is that it's approaching that 1 hour
Golden hour.
of darkness.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Yeah, we should go. Kilia, we should probably go back. It's getting close to the time of darkness.
And we're just gonna stop because the
Risky
sun went
business.
away again. All right, but I swear, if we go there and there's no kid, and then we're like,
we'll
where else
go.
could there be kids?
Hey,
And
hey,
we're like,
I
maybe
promise-
the kid cave.
I promise we will go look for your things after this case. If we do not find
After
them.
this case, not after the risky
No,
business.
no,
thing.
after risky business.
After risky business.
I promise.
All right, hell yeah, let's go.
You guys catch half that conversation. I love just imagining that part.
Yeah, it's great.
They're only catching half the conversation. After risky business, what the fuck are you guys
Well,
even talking
technically,
about?
they wouldn't be catching anything because we're across the lake.
That's true.
Very true.
That is true.
All right, so I'm gonna look over, I'm gonna see that they're leaving, and I look at these guys like, all right, guys, I mean, we tried. I don't know.
Campaign
You would
over.
think if it's like a cave that miners would be to, you'd think there'd be signs for it, but I guess there's not. So,
Man, how do kids even manage to get lost in here? We can't even find the damn thing.
yeah. Yeah. Anybody else got any ideas? If not, I guess let's just go back.
We've got a place to go. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're not there.
Forgot.
I'm more talking
Well,
about
we have to
Brett,
walk
Maria,
over to the
George.
other
Yeah,
side.
we-
to-
Yeah.
I would have assumed by now we would have reached them.
Yeah, because we're Have to get to them to get to the town.
And aren't you and Fret still on the top of the mountain, or would you have come down to talk?
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I'm coming down, and I don't know what they're doing, but I'm assuming we're all in the same area. So.
Is it like do you have to dig a hole every time? Do you think we have to dig a hole in the cave in the mountain in the mound
For what?
for the cave?
Yes, maybe.
Do we have to dig a hole like every time you want to enter and then it's like, oh, it's magically the same tunnel every time.
All right, Ben Kenobi.
I don't know. I don't know.
Ethan's gonna pull out like a stack of like 5 like little cardboard cards, and he's like, "Yeah, there's one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you. That's my business card if you ever need me
Uh-huh.
or police work."
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I will not
pretend
be
like
calling
I'm
you.
putting it in the back of my pocket, but what I'm actually gonna do is actually burn the card in the palm of my hand. Yeah, and pretend to put it in my pocket. Yeah,
Can I make a
absolutely.
perception check to see that?
Sure. Ethan throws a card. Sorry, guys. We're back to that again.
Back to that
13.
again.
13 to see him burning the card.
I mean, were you trying to hide?
I mean, I guess yeah. I'll
Sleight of
roll
hand.
a sleight of hand. Yeah. Let's see.
Natural one.
That's a 4. So
Yeah, you see it.
Yeah,
I think everybody sees it.
it's a
Not a
fire.
one,
It's
not
a
everyone
fire.
sees it.
So
Yeah.
You can see a flash. You don't know what's going on there.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay, Kelia, can we just go?
It's getting further from my name. It's evolving and adapting, and she starts walking.
It's getting further away, not closer. Kalahia.
For a second there, Judd, it
Who
just
is
looked like
that?
your head was just floating on your camera. Yeah.
It is. It is. He can detach it, and that's how he gets drinks while he's playing. He just leaves his head there to play, and he sends his body to go in the fridge.
Yeah.
You didn't know that? I've seen that many times.
But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I am gonna call it, guys. Like, I don't know. I thought this was a cave that miners used, so I would think that there's signs. And I can see why if kids come here, if they get lost in it, because we can't even find it. So,
But if kids could find it, then we should be able to find it.
you know, you would think so. You would think so.
Maybe if we had a kid
Yeah,
and they got lost.
if only we had a kid.
If only you guys
Fortunately,
had.
everyone here is
If
of
only
legal drinking
you know
age.
what? You know what? We should go kidnap a kid. We should go little throwback. A little
I'm glad
throwback.
Ethan
We should
walked
go,
away.
We should go to an orphanage somewhere, kidnap a kid. No, guys, listen.
Listen.
Well, no.
Gotta go
Before
to
you
an
do
orphanage.
that, you got to go find a turtle
Yeah.
and have him brew a potion incorrectly,
Yeah.
and then go find some children.
Yep. Yeah. Good old times.
Good old times.
Well.
Anyways, yeah. So
For anyone still in the live, you will never see those episodes. I made them all
Locked
private.
away in the vault forever.
What do you guys think? Like, yes.
Are we giving up on the kids?
I mean, do you see a cave?
No.
Okay. So, so what do you want to do? I'm probably
Give up
gonna
on
go,
the kids, I guess. Huh?
yeah, I'm gonna go back to the town and maybe, I don't know, see if she can like give us better directions or if we know anybody about that can bring us to the cave. I can't find it, so I looked. Fret looked. Walked around the oasis.
No,
You
that
would
sounds
think
like
it's a giant hole, but or signs, something. It's like, hey, watch out, cave. Like,
Mhm.
but in fact, there's nothing. So I think, and I don't know. It looks like it's gonna get dark soon, so probably just wait till light. Maybe check again. Some better directions.
Yeah, you're right.
Yay.
All right. So you guys are all in agreement you're gonna head back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Ethan and Kelia's already went.
Yeah, we already
All right.
gone.
So
We're going
Um,
to get the cart.
so you guys went ahead of the group.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I would say that you probably before everybody else, yeah, because you guys went probably a good half a mile before everybody else decided to go, because you guys took off pretty quick. Ethan and Keela, you guys re-enter from the Minas Valley into District 4 the way you usually enter the city anyway. And right as you walk into that veil of darkness, you can see a line of 4 carriages with pickaxes and crates and bags and barrels and mine workers all lined up ready to go, about to exit the city.
Ethan, ask him
Kelia,
where the cave
please.
is.
Kelia, please.
Ask him where the cave is.
Kelia, please. Can we get the
Ask
cart
him.
at least?
Well, one of us
Fine,
is gonna have to get
fine,
the cart.
Fine.
If we
get
want
the cart, you
I
go get
can't
the cart.
drive.
You. Okay. He's gonna walk over to one of the workers. Hey, excuse me.
Yeah, so I mean they're
He's
all
not gonna flash his badge.
they're all already like grungy. They're wearing most of them are wearing overalls that have holes in them and they're dirty, and it's just like basically at this point, why bother washing the clothes? You're just gonna rewear them at work. But yeah, the like bald, pasty, pale white. Look, yeah.
Hello. My name is my name is Ethan Bennett. I'm supposed to be working for this new mining, and I'm looking for the cave.
Yeah, just tag along. We're about to go there.
Okay, will do.
You're not dressed like a miner.
Yeah, now you're gonna have to act like you're actually a miner.
You're gonna want to leave that coat at home. That thing's gonna get stolen
Yeah.
or destroyed or both.
I like the coat stays on. That's all right.
Suit yourself.
Kelia, come on.
Elbows the
Yeah,
guy next to him.
I mean,
Definitely a newbie. He
I'm
doesn't
right
know
next
how to
to
dress
you.
for this job.
I'm right behind
We
you.
have our own cart as well. We're gonna go get it.
Kind of like looks over at Keela. We could use some tall people down there.
See it?
See what? Potential other jobs?
He's
You're
gonna
not
walk
paying
her
me for
off.
this one.
He's gonna walk her off.
Okay.
We go get the cart. Kelia, did you not see what I was doing there?
Not really at all. No.
This is the thing about detective work.
Mhm.
You need to act the role to be able to get places you're not supposed to be able to get. You understand?
I feel like we could have just followed them from a distance.
This is the easier way.
It is?
Trust me. I've done this countless times. Just trust me.
All right, guys, let's get out of here. And
We're gonna
all the
hop on our
wagons
cart.
Start moving.
We pull back up in a police car.
No,
Bro,
it's not a police cart. It's just a regular wagon. They don't. You think we have this fucking money for that?
It has paper and it says police written
Yeah,
on
it's
it. and
written like
taped.
his badge. It says M Cop right on the side of the wagon. M
Kayla
Cop.
just takes it off.
Yeah, we can just take it off like a sticky band-aid.
What
Just
was
one
it at?
piece of
Was
tape.
it parked at the police station?
Yeah, it was
was
parked
at-
right
Yeah.
there in
It
front
was
of
at
the
the- it
wagon.
was at
That's
the,
how we got there.
You guys will be a
It was
little
at the
bit.
Felix.
You guys will be a little
Or
bit behind.
Fisky,
but-
I'm
It
not.
was at
yeah,
it was at the
the
Felix.
Felix. The Felix.
Yeah.
yeah, it was right
Um,
there.
You guys will be a little bit behind the troop, but
That's fine.
um,
We're still there.
like once
See,
you grab
we
your
could've
cart and you
just-
go, you're still a little bit behind the troop, but you can follow them.
Okay. We're
So at that time,
Follow
they
behind.
exit the city, they hang the left, and they start going. The rest of you now reapproaching the city.
Do we see them?
No, not
We're in the
yet.
back.
You're in the way back of the troop.
Let us know
Um,
when we see them.
So reapproaching the city, confused and defeated, now see this caravan of mine workers exit the city and start walking in the direction that were coming from, toward the oasis, as the sun continues to drop over the mountains in the distance and the sky becomes dark. You hear the troop going, "Pick it up! It's going down faster than usual. Let's go!" And they start going faster toward
You
the
guys
oasis.
go into a cave?
That's where we work.
Mind if I tag along?
Why is everyone asking us that? Yes, let's go. If you want to, let's go. We can use the extra hands.
Hey
He's
guys,
like, just fucking
everyone
get
hop
to
on.
the cave already. You were supposed to be there an hour ago.
Brave or stupid, we don't care. Let's go.
All right, everyone hop on.
Okay.
One of the caravans is literally like, well, there's 4 caravans. One of them has the cases and bags, one of them has all the tools, and then 2 of them are where the miners are sitting. And they're just being dragged along. So you guys all find spots on the back 2 carts.
So when they said children were playing in this cave, was it just a misunderstanding when they said minors? Are we sure we're going to the right cave?
No.
Okay. Well, Cassius is gonna climb on board then.
Okay. Does everyone climb on board?
I do.
Okay. So
Threats on Maria.
Ethan, to answer your question,
No,
you don't
because
see
they
them
got on them. Yeah.
because they got on the cart.
But we do eventually see the other carts, though. That's all I care about because I
Well,
want to stay
right.
yeah, well, like you never really lost the end of the cart.
Okay.
Pretty much by the time you guys left Felix with your cart, they were exiting the city. So
Right.
you're about a football field away. You never
I
really
want to
lost
speed up
the
just
cart.
to get with them.
No, you travel about the same speed. So no, I mean you catch up a little bit, but that's about it.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to be with them so I don't lose them.
So as you guys are sitting on the back of the cart, how aware are you? Are you guys just kind of staring off in the distance, going, "Here we go again," or are you actually looking around trying to figure out what's going on?
I'm
Yeah.
paying attention.
I'm
Okay.
looking around.
We could go off of passive perception if you just want to do that.
We could do that. Anyway, so
Bugs.
after another mile, you're not walking this time, you are riding this time, going like, "Well, we didn't see the hole, maybe they know where it is." As you guys are approaching, as the sun dips down, you guys literally watch that giant mound slowly sink into the ground.
Feel like this probably would have been a key piece of information that the fucking bartender should have told us.
Yeah, I agree.
Like,
Honestly,
hey, oh, by the
yeah.
way, if you're looking for this cave, you gotta wait until nighttime because then it appears because you won't find it in the day.
I
It
try and,
only
like-
comes out at night.
I mean, we
Mentally
were
find
talking to a
Hicks's
crackhead
brain.
dragon bartender.
And then if I can find Hicks's brain within 120 feet, I'm like, I knew it had something to do with the mound.
And actually, you can. That's the funny part.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're within 120 feet. That's the funny part. But yes, so they literally, so the 4 carts detach and they circle around this now 10-foot diameter hole, and you see them start gathering their supplies. One of them, out of one of the boxes, pulls a foldable ladder and digs it with railroad spikes into the ground and throws it down the hole, and then grabs a lantern and throws that down into the hole. All right, everybody climb. Let's
One
go.
ladder?
Make it quick.
One ladder?
We don't have
Then-
long to do this. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna have to write a letter to corporate.
Ethan
Anyways,
hops up his wagon and then
Yeah, no.
holds out a hand to
Let's
help out.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Help
One
getting
by
down.
I
one,
don't
get
need
down.
help
We don't
getting
have
out.
long, guys. Let's go. This hole's gonna reclose. Get down. Get down. Let's
just
go. Let's
steps.
go. And you guys you guys are just watching
just
them
step.
one by one start going down the ladder, going down as he's yelling that the hole's gonna close soon. Get down the hole. Get down the hole. Get down the hole.
Down the hole we
We're
go.
gonna-
Yep, down the hole.
I'm gonna at least follow. Like,
Okay.
I mean,
I'm gonna use my wings as a
OSHA,
parachute.
OSHA regulations state that you should have 2 forms of egress from these, but whatever.
Listen, this obviously is not OSHA approved. If
Yeah,
the
we're
only time this
gonna
thing appears is at night when you can't see.
we're gonna be sending stones after this. We're gonna have to get a hold of
Some
somebody.
very strongly worded
No,
Some
listen.
rocks.
pigeons.
Some strong, yes,
You're-
strongly worded rocks.
No, you're gonna go to the wizard school and you're gonna get some owls and send it never or
Owl
maybe
bears. Owl bears. That's
Yeah,
the
or-
messengers.
or maybe you'll go see Lyle, and he'll send some pigeons.
Way more terrifying having an owl bear deliver your
Oh
message.
my God, yeah.
It hits your window like dum.
Yeah.
Just crashes
Bust
through your
your
front
back
bedroom.
door.
Exactly.
So just
Makes
crashes
me
through the
think
living
of,
room window. Mom, we have
Ron Weasley.
mail.
Oh,
We have mail.
crashes through
And the
it.
message is just like, oh, we're here to talk about your car's warranty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
hard to find warranty.
You rent an owl
Oh no,
bear.
no, look.
Your
you get,
wagon's
for a
extended
scam.
warranty.
you get an owl bear, it transforms into the bear at the wrong time and takes out the front wall of your house, and then in the letter it says, I hear you need replacement windows.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
Uh,
It's flying owlbear season.
It's flying out. Yeah.
Are your windows insured?
Exactly. It's like hurricane season.
Sounds like a goddamn TV commercial.
Every 17
Are
years.
your
like
windows
cicadas.
insured? Are those flying owl bears causing you problems?
It's like cicadas. Every 17 years, all the owls turn into flying bears.
Oh my God. But yes, so you guys all descend down to the bottom, and as you're going one by one down the ladder, it really does feel like it goes on forever. 20 feet,
Is it wet down here?
30 feet, it starts feeling damp. You start hearing what sounds like water dripping
Do
off
I
in
have
the
to be
distance.
worried?
That's up to you.
Are you a candle? Or made of
Uh,
wax?
Yes.
I do need
Are you a magpie?
a group athletics check, please.
Oh God, I'm a
One by-
wizard.
You'll
Why are
just
you
have to
doing this
fuck
to
around.
me?
You just have to find out what I am.
Why are you
One
doing
good at
this to
that.
me?
one
Oh,
by
drop-
one by one going down a
What check
shaky
is it?
athletics.
Oh,
I rolled a
that's
athletics.
17 off of the floor. That's crazy.
A one by one going down a shaky, soft folded ladder, one by one into
You said athletics, right? Not
Yep.
acrobatics.
So hang on, don't call them all out.
Okay.
Keela,
8.
Maria,
Wait.
Fred,
11.
Hicks.
15.
You got a 17.
I got a dirty 20 actually.
Chork,
13.
Cassius.
14.
That is a group success.
Yes.
Woo. Okay.
I've put
Thank
that die
God.
in baby jail.
So, just
Put it
so
in
you-
air jail. Just hold your hand up.
just so you guys know, when you're doing group checks, 3 fails, and it doesn't matter what the successes are unless it's a natural 20. A natural 20 will cancel out a fail.
Yeah, a natural 20 is 2 saves.
But no, this isn't death saves.
Still, it
When it
counts.
comes when it comes to a group, if you got a natural 20, it would be a success and it would cancel a fail.
Right.
But once you reach 3 fails, it's over.
Gotcha.
You guys were one off. But okay.
Because a natural
So-
1 is 2 fails.
So
So good.
But
Keela,
that's in death saving throws. This is not death saving throws.
so
That's what he's trying to
Keela and Maria, you two both have kind of a hard time getting down. You have issues finding your footing. You think you've got your foot secure, and then it slips a little bit, and then you grab onto the ladder, and it literally folds in because it's one of those soft ladders that just rolls. And then you shake a little bit, and you bounce off the walls a little bit, and feel how soft and wet they are. And then you re-find your footing, and you start going down more. But everyone eventually gets to the bottom, where the only thing that you can see down at the bottom is a lantern that somehow survived the fall, that is lighting up this literally like 8 foot diameter room, so it's not a very big room. And you've got 12 human workers plus your group in this little space, all just kind of trying to hover around where the light is, while the one that was talking, trying to get everyone down, looks up, and the hole closes above your head. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
How tall is the ceiling?
All right.
How tall is the ceiling? Am I crouching?
Yeah. No, you're not. No, like how far down are you?
No,
Oh,
like
like
how much ceiling is there? How much until the ceiling?
The entire tunnel that you just walked down. So you're
Oh,
How
okay, so we're
deep
not in
how
a
deep
room
is the
yet.
tunnel?
when you look up, it looks pretty fucking far away.
So
So
we
we're
went
not
really
in a room
far
yet.
deep in, but like the tunnel itself is 8 feet in diameter.
Yes.
So we're
Okay.
trying to fit us plus 12 other people in
Yes.
an 8-foot circular
Yes.
room.
Yes.
So
And
the
the
word
whole
room threw me off.
yeah,
I thought we went into another area.
Nope. And the hole above you closes. So he didn't say like where you were going yet. You guys just got down to the bottom, circled around the source of light. He began talking, and that's where we finished.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really fun. I'm really excited about 3 goblins in a trench coat.
Really?
Welcome back, guys.
I'm really
For those
excited.
of you who joined us live and stayed the entire time, thank you so much. It is so good to be back. Been looking forward to campaign 2 for a long time. This one, I mean, the first episode, it started kind of wonky. It started a little slow, but that's sometimes how it happens. We got to
I
give
don't think so.
we got to give
think so.
everyone a legit excuse as to why they're going to meet and venture around in the first
Yeah.
place. Which kind of always comes off as, well, the players know they're supposed to, so they're going to, when in reality, none of these fucking guys would be traveling together right now. So, yeah. Thank you for bearing with us.
And you can
Hope
only
enjoyed
start a
it.
campaign by a chain gang once before it becomes
That is
like a
true.
thing.
That is true. Yeah, that part. I didn't want to repeat that.
Yeah, I mean, it
Welcome
was
back to
really
Failed Attempt,
cool,
everybody.
That part. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, that is
No
true,
way
man.
this
You were
one,
there
by
for
the
the
way.
first
Very
thing.
first episode.
And listen, even that episode went okay, but I was not going to repeat it.
Yeah.
Even that
I
one went
think
okay.
this. I think we got it down, and I think we're gonna kill this campaign.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to end the live because we're about to do our mental breakdown. That's an episode you need to check on YouTube.
Yeah,
if you
go watch
see it.
that, guys.
But
When it gets uploaded.
yeah. But we love you. Thank you for sticking around, and see you next Saturday.
Yeah, see you guys.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
And actually, no.
We're back.
Hold on. I need to stop the live stream. I need to stop it.
Hit the button.
I need to stop the live. There we go.
Hit the red button.
Hit the red button.
So I'm gonna make it canon now that
Tell me when we start recording.
Ethan
Hang
is
on.
those
Hang on.
mermaids from that one TV show. Where it's like, Nor, Clear.
Hang on.
Arr.